Hi, everybody. We're here. Sorry for the delay today. Just a little behind here on a few things. We are watching a ton of stuff. Welcome to Stock Markets with Bruce. We're watching right now. The U.S. economy gained greater than forecast 428,000 jobs in April. So that's good to see. We're watching for the labor participation rate is dropping to 62.2 from 62.4. February job gains reduced to 714 from 750,000. The treasury yields are edging down 0.8 0.8 basis points to 3.056. This is what is going on around here. We've got a lot of stuff happening here. April jobs growth is strong, says Barron's, reflecting tight labor market. And let's take a look here on interest rates. Right now, the U.S. 10-year is 3.056, dipping just a little. It's 3.053. The foreign exchanges, the euro is gaining at 105.90, and the pound is a little better at 12359. 1.23.59, little better from this morning's low of $1.23 to the pound. That is a temporary reprieve. The yen at 130.3 is off a little bit from its low of the day. It's up a little bit. It was at 130.7, now 130.3. I'm bringing up these currency numbers because a number of you are probably not used to me talking about currency numbers here. I'm doing this to kind of let you know that a country's currency valuation against the US dollar is an instant reflection of what the market thinks right now. It's as sudden as it gets. There's no pussyfooting around here. It is absolutely now. We're talking about what we think now, and this is big money. These are all the banks of the world, all the countries' banks of the world. In other words, Bank of Canada, Bank of England, the Federal Reserve, the Treasury in the USA, the ECBs, every country in the world, and all of the hedge funds and mutual funds and trading desks everywhere that trade currencies 24/7, they instantly react to any kind of news now. And right now, the news is the unemployment report from the United States. It is so important globally to understand what is happening in the U.S. economy. How is the American economy doing? Most Americans have no idea how absolutely critical it is for foreign countries how the U.S. economy is doing. Most Americans are going, well, they laid off people in Cleveland. What can I say? No, that's not good. The world economy, and the world is very keen on the American economy doing well. It spells a better economy elsewhere, because if the United States catches a cold, other countries catch pneumonia, and it is that leveraged. And this is why a 1/10 of a move on the unemployment rate is a big deal in Berlin. Ridiculous, but truly true. Helsinki cares, Oslo cares, Moscow cares, Tehran cares, Tokyo cares, Hanoi cares, Sydney, Australia, Wellington, New Zealand. I'm trying to remember the capital of Australia right now. Canberra, they care. Every country cares how the U.S. is doing. It's really that important. So when this info comes out like it has, unemployment stays at 3.6%, the rest of the world goes, okay, they're not losing jobs over there. That means those consumers keep consuming. And those of you who have left the job market and are now on your own, you are adding to the mystery of what's happening in the U.S. economy. Many of you have decided, I'm not going back to work. I'm not going back into the grind that I had before, if I can at all avoid doing that. And if I am going back into the grind, I'm not going back for the money they used to offer me. No damn way. And or I'm only going to the office one or two days a week, and the rest of the time I'm at home. my life has changed forever. And you're in a position to do that in many, many cases around all over the US and Canada. And congratulations to you. If you are following me and you are becoming a stay-at-home investor because you're making money writing options, way to go, because you are in the ultimate position to really control your lives going forward and really getting away from underneath the man. Nicely done. Congratulations to all of you on that. Watching the markets this morning, I was mentioning on the Trade Alert show for the Gold Bagel members earlier this morning. I'm talking about what's going on in what we used to call the trading desks. Back when I was a stockbroker and a branch manager and a VP, I was a desk trader as well. And the desk trader is the person in the middle of the branch that gets buy and sell orders from everyone in the branch. And they also get buy and sell orders from other branches for the market that they're part of. Now, in our case, I was a stockbroker in Calgary. We had a stock exchange called the Calgary Stock Exchange, which was really the place you started off as a public company if you were in a mining business or the oil and gas business in Canada. We also had a number of US companies that would list there as well as brand new junior oil and gas companies. And if you were successful as a junior oil and gas company, you would slowly build your production and you'd gobble up other companies, merge with other companies, perhaps a few private companies, or you'd merge with a bigger public company and you would graduate to the Toronto Stock Exchange. And if you became large enough from there, you might graduate to a joint listing on the American exchange, the Nasdaq exchange, or possibly New York, but you'd have to be pretty large. This is going back to the 80s. This is way back when. But as a desk trader, I was the nerve center of the office. Everything came through my desk, domestic, like in-house and from outside. In head office, Toronto, where I reported to, those guys were the nerve center for the country, all of Canada, so that all the branch offices talked to the head desk traders there, and they talked to New York, they talked to Frankfurt, they talked to everyone. So that's where I could pick up the phone and talk to one of the desk traders in Toronto and ask the question, what's going on from your end today? What are you guys watching? And then I would get a national and international perspective. They would call me and say out of Toronto, what's happening at Calgary this morning? And I'd give them the feel for what's going on in our office and in our stock exchange. I'd call my floor trader on the Alberta exchange and say, what's going on? And he would tell me which firms are buying and selling whatever issues for whatever reasons, that as best as he can tell. And we'd have a vibe as to what's going on. And when I was a branch manager, I had the luxury of being able to call everybody because I could call other branch managers at other branches of ours. I could talk to the desk trader from my desk, or I could call the head desk trader and find out what's going on there. Today, the talk this morning is desk trader talk is dominating the pre-markets. And it's not the stock market we're talking about. It's the bond market. It's the guys buying and selling US treasuries, Canada treasuries, European treasuries, UK treasuries. They're all reacting to what happened yesterday from the Bank of England. The old news from Wednesday, Federal Reserve, Chairman Powell, no one's talking about that. That's not on the radar. What's on the radar right now is what's happening in the United Kingdom, what happened yesterday when the documents that were revealed to the world, the fellows and guys and girls in the Bank of England were informed by their own economists and leading experts that the United Kingdom is going into a higher inflation environment, upwards of 10 to 12% by the end of the year, and that their economy is going to retract and go negative. And that is the beginning of a recession being called for the UK by the end of the year. And everyone's going, well, if this train is coming at us and we know it's a train, it's not like a little car, a little motorcycle. It's a train coming at us, and the train is a recession train. Why in God's green earth are we raising interest rates in the UK right now? What are you doing? You're guaranteeing more disaster. And the analysts are going, well, Britain is caught in a catch-22. If they don't raise rates, inflation could be 15%. So if they do raise rates, they could tamper it down a little. But there is no question about it. When you use a fire extinguisher on a hot economy, you're cooling off a hot economy. And if the British economy is scheduled to go into recession anyway, this is just going to add more pain to the bottom line. And so Boris Johnson, the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, he's got to be sitting in his office going, I can't catch a break. We've lifted restrictions on travel. We are opening up the economy. I did the Brexit thing like the voters wanted me to do. And we're going into recession. And I'm probably going to lose the next election because they're going to blame him for everything, which people like to do. They blame their leaders for all the problems they have. And the leaders are going, I didn't do anything. I didn't do this. I didn't make this happen. So today the talk is how bad will it get in the UK? And not if is this going to spread, but where, how fast, and how deep. And in North America, the experts are yapping away about the fact that this is coming to a neighborhood near you. And so we're wondering about whether it's a good idea or not for the Fed to keep raising interest rates 0.5 point every month. Is it a good idea for Canada to raise interest rates at this point in time? In Britain, they're going, we raised it 1/4 point yesterday, day before yesterday. We didn't raise 0.5 point. Could it be that the next month they'll have a meeting and they won't raise it at all because they'll keep it at 1.25% because they don't want to add to the misery that's coming our way? What's going to happen? In the meantime, on the continent, in Europe, the ECB, the European Central Bank, they're looking at, we got to raise rates too because inflation is really running rampant. But we also have another little problem. That's this Russian-Ukraine thing over here. This is in the far east of our area. We got that little problem, which is causing grain prices to go stupid, which is causing nickel to go nuts, causing oil to go crazy. This morning, oil's at 110 in Texas, 113 in Europe. We got natural gas going crazy. We have other issues that are also on our plate. Do we raise interest rates? How are we going to deal with that? How can rising interest rates stop oil from not going higher? What stops oil from going higher is when we use less of it as the world, as an entire body. The problem is that everyone else is saying, well, you should conserve oil. Well, you should conserve oil. Well, you should do it. You should do it. India is sitting here going, we're buying up all the Russian oil we can get our hands on because it's $50 a barrel less, and we are broke. We, India, have 1.1 billion people. We're going to 1.3 billion the next 20 years. We can't stop populating the planet, and we are basically a first world / third world country all in one. And we can buy oil at 50, 60, $70 a barrel when the rest of you guys are paying 110, 112, 115, 120. We're buying it on sale. Yeah, we love you, Ukraine. You're great. Sorry about what's happening to you, but you know what? We're just trying to survive here. And when you have countries thinking that way, then the effort out of Europe against Ukraine gets worse because, of course, the Russians keep getting all this dough coming in at record prices for their number one selling item, oil and gas. And Putin is going, I can't help but win. The more havoc I create in Ukraine, the more these prices go up, the more cash comes into the coffers. I can keep paying all the bribes to my military boys so we don't have a coup, and I can keep paying all the bribes to the courts to make sure the judges put all the dissidents in jail and keep them there. I have enough bribe money to install all the mayors I want, all the other governor officials everywhere, all the secret police, all the spy networks, everything else. I have tons of cash to keep the infrastructure going that I have put together that keeps me right where I want to be at the top of this pyramid. And the only casualty that I'm dealing with, there's only 2 casualties. It's the soldiers that I'm losing in Ukraine, but they're a dime a dozen. Who cares? They're just Russians. And then there's the Ukrainians, and I want to eliminate them anyway because they're a scourge to humankind. There's the thinking of a dictator and a genocidal madman. And the game continues. The problem Europe has is We're trying to cut off gas from Russia. We're trying to cut off oil from Russia to starve those guys so they run out of bullets. They're not running out of bullets. And the Chinese are more than happy to produce bullets for these guys. The Chinese are happy to buy all their gas and oil too. The Chinese are happy to export food to these guys if they need any. They're happy to help in any way they can. Why? Because they're both communist regimes. The Chinese have the exact same pyramid scheme set up over there as the Russians have over here. Why would the Chinese want to upset that apple cart? They're going to become democracies? Not a chance. They don't want to become democracies. Are you kidding me? These people get too many ideas when they're democracies. You're going to have demonstrations. Can't have that. No. The labor unions? Oh no, we're not going to have that. No, none of that. No. So we're going to have a strong military, and we're going to control the media. We're going to control the courts. We're going to control the secret police. We're going to control spying, and we're going to control our population with an iron fist. And that keeps everything going the way it is. And so the West has to decide, are we all in or aren't we on the Ukraine thing? Now, the American military guys and the other NATO military guys are rubbing their hands like this, going, well, this has been great. We've been able to knock off thousands of Russian tanks, guns, rocket launchers. We've knocked off a ton of their attack helicopters. We've knocked out a bunch of their jets. We have taken the Russian military down a couple of pegs, and we're going to do even more. Now we're delivering howitzers to U.S. howitzers are now arriving in Ukraine in the field. These are precision killing machines, absolute precision killing machines with warheads designed to kill mercilessly. And they are blowing these guys out of the water every chance they get, because the thinking is it's a limited time offer. We have a limited time offer to attack the Russians without using a single U.S. soldier. We don't have to send anyone from Kentucky or Tennessee or Texas or California. We don't have to send any of those American boys and girls over there like we did in Afghanistan, like we did in Iraq. We can use the Ukrainians as our soldiers, and we'll help them just annihilate these frontline guys who are unfortunate enough to be in the Russian army at the wrong time in the wrong place. How long this lasts, I don't know, because what's beginning to show up here and there as reports are coming out that the cupboard is bare. What cupboard am I talking about? I'm talking about the arms cupboard, the amount of ammo that's in reserve for the military. The US military, Canadian military, the UK military, the French, the German, and others, we're running out of bullets. Because we haven't been in a world war in quite some time, and it hasn't been a national priority to spend like 5 to 10% of your GDP into the military. And so these armament plants are going 24/7 to produce more shells, produce more rocket launchers, anti-tank systems, and everything else. It's go time for the U.S. defense industry and all the defense industries around the world. The Russians are producing arms at a record pace right now to keep those going back to Ukraine. The Ukrainians are busy accepting donations of any kind of weapon systems they can get their hands on, and they're stealing Russian systems as they get them, if they're lucky enough to get any that are still operational. It's an absolute race to the bottom. And the victims, of course, are the innocents who didn't get out, the civilians who didn't heed the warning, get out of town, and got stuck in their cities in the east and so on. And the Russians are creating havoc, and you name it. And of course, we hear the really unfortunate news. More and more mass graves are being uncovered all over the place because there's casualties to a war. Human lives are lost, and there is no discrimination when it comes to who and what. It's sad. That is the story Europe is dealing with in its backyard. And so far, the only good news is it's limited to the Ukraine territory. Bad for the Ukrainians, good for the rest of Europe, because it hasn't spread elsewhere. Now, the Americans are thinking, the Brits are thinking, NATO is thinking, if we can pound the crap out of these Russian positions in the east and make them pay a really ridiculous price for getting what they're trying to get, that will limit them to expand elsewhere. They're not going to try to go into Poland. They're not going to try to go into nearby other countries. NATO will be safer for a while because the Russians are going to take years. It'll take them years to rebuild their stocks. Soldiers lost are soldiers lost. If Russia's down 15 to 20,000 men already, and they're going to be down another 10 or 20,000 men, that will take years and years and years to replenish as well. But the equipment can be replaced faster than the human beings can. And the objective right now is bring in sophisticated weapons systems that can take out the Russian equipment as quickly as possible. If there are casualties on the human side, so be it. Get them in Ukraine while we can. And the Ukrainians are now beginning to think about launching counterattacks. They're now getting so well equipped in certain regions of their country that they are realizing that the Russians are focusing so much effort on this area of our country, we're going to go after them up here. And now you're beginning to notice little stories here and there about, well, there's an explosion at a refinery inside Russia, 20 miles inside the border. There's a huge fire in Russia going on. What's all that about? What is not being reported, and you're not going to necessarily get it easily, and you can understand why, is the fact that there are a lot of folks inside Russia that are of Ukrainian descent too. And so the Ukrainians, through help with other collaborators, there are anti-Russian collaborators inside Russia, just like there are anti-Ukrainian collaborators inside Ukraine. It's an ugly scenario. It's cousin after cousin. It's brother-in-law after brother-in-law. They all look alike. They all talk alike. They all know the culture of each other, and there are differences. And so the Ukrainians are finding ways to sabotage rail lines inside Russia. Bridges are getting knocked out. The odd refinery is getting hit, and the Russians are quietly going, "Dang it! These guys weren't supposed to be able to do this. We were supposed to take care of this whole thing in 10 days. We were supposed to be able to invade Ukraine and take it over in 10 days because of the might of the Soviet and Russian army, and that isn't happening. And now they are paying prices inside." Now, I can tell you right now, no Muscovite, no one in Moscow knows anything of what I'm telling you about. They have no idea that there are fires of Ukrainians, of refineries inside Russia. They have no nothing of that because the media won't cover it. But it is happening. The Western media is being very low-key about this because the Western media gets it. There's really no advantage to brag about how the Ukrainians and other subversive entities is based in Russia, loyal to Ukraine and loyal to the West, are making life very difficult in Russia because that just undermines the secrecy of it all. But safe to say, the Russians are having trouble supplying their invading forces with reliable everything. And I can tell you that the U.S. military, I am sure, with the spy satellites they have up there and the CIA and the other boys, are more than happy to provide little tidbits of information to Ukrainian backed and militias and what have you, that if you hit that thing over there and you nail that thing over there, that'll cause all kinds of problems for the Russian. There is no shortage of this. The rumors also have come out, and this has hit the media yesterday, that the destroyer, the ship in the Black Sea that was sunk by the missile strike, that information as to where exactly that ship is sitting, so that you can put the coordinates of the cruise missile exactly to this location, which will hit the ship right in the middle, provided by the U.S. military. You're more than welcome for the service. The Russians know it. Everyone else knows it. No one's saying anything. And it's a war by proxy. So it is a war of the U.S. against Russia via the Ukraine cover. And you can bet the Chinese are watching this with great interest. They really want to know how effective would it be for the Ukrainians to hold off the Russians because of NATO and other allies' direct involvement. Because if the Chinese want to invade Taiwan and take over Taiwan by force, they have to know that they're now up against the United States of America and it's very advanced weapon systems. And the Chinese have been loath to attack it blindly. They're only going to attack if they know they can win. And the Chinese have one weapon that the rest of the world doesn't have. The one weapon that the Chinese have are an endless supply of army ants, in other words, human beings, that they can throw at the problem, wave after wave after wave. And in the Korean War, reports came out for years and years after, many were secret for decades until finally it leaked out, that literally the Americans and the South Koreans were running out of bullets to kill the invading Chinese troops helping the North Koreans because of how many tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands were coming. They just didn't have enough bullets to shoot them all. It was easy to shoot them. They're right there. They were just running out of bullets, and they were being overrun by these guys. And this is where this Korean thing went back and forth until finally both sides decided, let's just draw the line at the, is it the 45th parallel or 54th parallel, whatever it was. This is just a little synopsis of what was happening back in the 50s. Today, in 2022, the Chinese army has got millions upon millions upon millions of active members. Just bringing them in by truck and train and plane, they could overrun any country by numbers. The key for the Chinese is to be able to keep them there and keep them fed and hydrated and armed so that they are effective. And why is it that Chinese troops only go forward and never go backwards? Because behind them are the special forces that are trained and told any soldier coming back, you shoot him. And so the Chinese know you only go one direction. You go forward or you die. You get killed going forward, survive going forward, or you back up and you get killed by your own guys. And so it's a one-way ticket. Win or don't exist anymore. And there are millions of these guys. It's unbelievable, and it is scary, really scary. But your local politician is going to talk about that. Your local politician right now, if you're in the U.S., they want to talk to you about inflation. They want to talk to you about the conspiracy theories. If it's a Republican, they want to talk to you about the Hunter Biden investigations we're going to have for the next 2 years. As soon as we get control of the House and the Senate, we're going to have 2 years of hearings on everything Hunter Biden ever did, as if America gives a crap about anything he ever did. If the Democrats win, they're going to want to go on the social programs that they've been holding back on. They want to go full speed ahead on social programs because they know once you give an American a social program, you can never take it away from them. And the social programs that America needs are endless because America is in rough shape right now, health-wise, demographic, age-wise, and you name it. The unemployment rate is low. Yes, it is. There's another reason it's going to stay low. Americans are so ill, and Americans are so old, like me, we are aging out. And the workforce is aging out faster than new workers can come in. And because America has been so restrictive on its immigration policies, the so-called legal way of becoming an American has become so impossible to maneuver and get through that the trickle coming through legally is next to impossible to make it happen. Silicon Valley has almost thrown in the towel, begging Washington to allow B1 visa or whatever those visas are called, to allow software programmers to come into the United States for 2 years or 3 years at a time. You can't even get those. And so America is running out of talent as it ages out, and as more and more people are not going to enter the workforce because they're figuring out, hey, as labor, I'm winning. I'm winning as a laborer for the first time in my lifetime. 35 years old, and I've been working for Walmart part-time, and I've been working for McDonald's part-time. I can't get a full-time job with anybody. All of a sudden, I can get a full-time job anywhere I want with benefits. I've never had this happen to me before. And so the working poor of America are actually getting a break for the first time in their working lives. And this has been 30 years of suffering. I'm sure there are 50-year-olds in the United States who have never had a health plan through their employers, or if they have, they've been so onerous that they couldn't even afford the copay part of it. It's just been absolutely devastating. How many Americans working today are missing most of their teeth because they couldn't afford dental care? How many have hearing problems, can't hear a thing? How many are ill with chronic conditions, can't get insurance anywhere because of pre-existing conditions? It's a mess. It's an absolute mess. Those at the top, it's great. If you're an upper-class American, middle class and higher, educated, don't have a criminal record, life has been fantastic, depending on where you live. But then for the millions, probably tens of millions of others, nothing but grief and suffering. And even the janitor right now can get a job anywhere the janitor wants. Unbelievable turnaround in the workforce, in the labor market. But it's bad news for America long term, because this ship is not going to be turned around very soon. You're not going to create 50 million employees overnight to fill all the jobs. That's not going to happen in the United States. It can't happen. Americans are not having enough kids for obvious reasons. Do you want to have a kid with 10% inflation and in interest rates going up and cost of college being what it is? Do you think you can afford a job? Many Americans are going, oh, no, I'm not getting caught in the trap my parents got caught in. They had 4 kids. We might have 1. But we will delay that decision until we're into our 30s, say the young, because they're trying to get out of college debt right now, trying to get anywhere. How many people are living in their parents' basements that are supposed to be in their own homes by now, or at least renting a house somewhere? You think they're going to have kids too? Only by accident. Yuck. It's a situation that will not be turned around easily. And this is why there's a lot of conflicting stuff going on in the marketplace about, well, if America doesn't have a bunch of children and there aren't a bunch of immigrants coming to the U.S. that are qualified to take on jobs that need to be filled. I'm not talking about burger flippers. There's always a burger flipper available, if you pay enough. I'm talking about the higher end jobs that require skills, education, licensing, criminal background checks, naturalized American citizens. I'm talking about these kinds of jobs. There aren't enough of those. There aren't enough of those Americans, because as a country, in Canada and the US, we're identical. We have not had enough children to replace us. And we will not have enough children to be replacing us. And even our children won't have enough children to replace them. We're on a declining birth rate. And this is a slow motion disaster for an economy. And the only way to offset it is you've got to open up the spigot to allow 15 to 30-year-old immigrants to come in who can be quickly educated to become certified plumbers, electricians, carpenters, engineers, architects, blah, 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 blah. But they might not be of the same ethnicity that you're used to. And that is the big problem right now everywhere. It's what caused Brexit. It's what's causing tensions all over Europe right now. It's causing tensions in other countries. The idea that our native population is not expanding to replace ourselves, and so we have to bring in populations from elsewhere, and there are those who will not tolerate it. And there is the age-old human problem where human beings don't get along with other human beings for reasons that just are pathetic when it's all said and done. And there you have it. Well, can I say, welcome to the world in 2022. It's the same as in 2000. It's the same as in 1980. It's the same in 1960. It's the same in 1940. It's the same in 1920. Hitler wanted to eliminate and eviscerate people that didn't look like him and think like him. And he picked the people he decided had to be eliminated from existence. Stalin did his little cleaning, house cleaning in the 50s in Russia, and other countries have been trying to do their house cleaning ever since, including genocide in Africa just in the last 15, 20 years. Yugoslavia, the Kosovo, the Serbia, the whole genocidal nonsense that happened there in the 90s during Clinton's administration. It never ends. It doesn't end, because we as a species are brutal. We are nasty, absolutely nasty. We try to get along. We say we want to get along, But when it comes to walking the walk, we're not necessarily that good at it. And it has its great moments and its unfortunate moments. And here we are in 2022. The beatings will continue until morale improves. There you go. We are down 185 on the Dow with 20 minutes to go. We're down 30 on S&P and we're down 131 on Nasdaq. If you follow this channel, you know what to do. You know exactly what you have to do. You want to make money in this market? It's available. You've got to be an option writer. If you're a casual viewer of this channel wondering, well, someone told me about this guy, Uncle Bruce guy. What is this all about? And why does he wear a shirt saying bagels with Bruce? What is he, a pastry guy? What's the deal with this? If you are new here and you don't know what we're doing or what we're talking about, and by the way, Alberto, thank you. So fine. Next week, earnings are coming up. We follow the markets. I try to explain to you in plain English what's going on worldwide and in the markets themselves and try to put the two together for you so you can have a worldly view as to what the hell is going on out there and why is this happening? Why is that happening? Why should I care about the British pound? Why should I care about the Japanese yen? Why should I care what's happened in China? I don't go to China. If you're part of this channel, you're getting a world picture. At least I hope you are, through these eyes and this man's experience. I do the best I can with what I've got. Am I the best YouTuber out there? No. Am I the best example and the most experienced trader of all time? No. Am I the absolute source of all the information you need? No. I'm just a guy who's homeless, Canadian, with his Jennifer Aniston lookalike wife, Auntie Jen, who's staying in a friend's house right now in Calgary for another few days. And then he's going to be in Europe for a couple of months on the road. There's your stability right there. I'm just trying to explain it to you in plain English from my angle. And as an ex-stockbroker and as an investment advisor and as a VP and a brokerage firm and a president of a publicly traded company that I launched with a buddy of mine, I have a lot of experience in the public markets over decades. And I just sit here and rant away in my old age and tell you what I think is going on and what it means. And if you're new to that, welcome to the party, pal, because we're trying to fill you in on what's happening out there and why it matters. If you want to become you want to be one of these folks here, talk to me. Love to have you. You need to become a member of this channel, either as a chillin' with Uncle Bruce member for $10 a month, or a Gold Bagel member right here. You want to hit the absolute peak of this channel, you become one of these guys. And you can do this here through our live shows, which I do 2 every day, Monday to Friday, as best as possible. And every morning before I go live at 8:30, I do a trader alert just for Gold Bagel members. And every Wednesday night, prime time, 8 o'clock Eastern, I do a prime time show just for Gold Bagel members to ask me anything you want about your accounts, your trading, your option trades, what have you. This channel started off with Gamestop a year and a bit ago. Last year, January, Gamestop put me on the air every day to help people out there understand what was going on with that and the meme stock craze and all of the other nonsense going on Wall Street. We've evolved now quite a ways down the road. We went private with the membership idea for comments because of the trolls. We did that in March of last year. It's been very successful. And I began to introduce my viewers to the world of options. And we are now talking about how to write stock options and cash in on a market that doesn't want to go up or goes up and then goes down or stays flat for a while. Many of these viewers who are here are making money from stocks they own that they've never made money from before. I have viewers here who have had shares for tens of years, 10, 15, 20 years. They've had stock that they've acquired through their employer, through just systematic buying, and they've never written an option on their stock. They've never made money as a landlord holding their asset. And I'm changing that for people. I'm turning my viewers into casino owners rather than gamblers on the casino floor. There's a lot of people out there who are willing to gamble heavily and with stupid risks, thinking that there's a mother of all short squeezes coming on every stock that's out there. And viewers on this channel have figured out that if they want to write options on stock they own, they can give the gamblers out there a lottery ticket that has very little success, very little chance of success. The beauty of it is that the seller of the ticket, which is my viewer, gets cash right now for that ticket. And generally what happens is the customer pays them thousands of dollars. The gambler pays them thousands of dollars to play the game. And my viewers give them tens of dollars, hundreds of dollars back. And they keep the change. And it's a wonderful system. You may have noticed that stores that sell lottery tickets survive a long time because stores never have to worry about the payout of the lottery ticket. Casinos in Vegas last a long time because the gamblers come and go and the casino is always there. And those slot machines are always set and used by the next sap to come along. Some of them are you and me. I've been to Vegas. I love going to Vegas. We know how that game works. Well, that's the game with the options market. I'm turning my viewers into casinos, and they are offering slot machine play on the shares that they own, and they have stacked the odds in their favor big time. And if you want to learn how to become an option writer and change your life from trying to make $500 a week, $1,000 a week, $2,000 a week, $4,000 a week, $10,000 a week, depending on just what kind of a portfolio you have, you could become, in effect, self-employed, stay-at-home person, or mobile, because you can trade options with these. You can become self-employed and control your life completely and say goodbye to your day job and that crap career that has nowhere to go but sideways for the rest of your life. So many women are here. Those of you who are females out there, you have no idea. There are so many women here who watch me and who have become option traders, option writers. They have changed their lives dramatically. They had no idea. In some cases, viewers have watched me for a week or two or three, and then they put their toe in the water and try to write options and realize, oh my God, I can make money doing this too. You do not need to be a millionaire to write options. You do not need to be a hedge fund or a mutual fund or an ETF. Option writers can be individuals with as little as 100 shares of a qualifying stock that you can write an option against. If you want to learn the basics of what it's like to be in the options market and how to write options, how they work, how they can make you money, how they can lose you money, how they behave in certain markets, I put together classes on my website, stockmarkerswithbruce.ca. You're always welcome to go over there and check out the classes at your leisure. You can watch, there's 12 of them right now. We're doing class number 13 tomorrow, but there are 12 lessons over there already. You can watch them one at a time, anytime you want. Today is the last day for our 4 classes for 3 deal. That expires today. If you're interested in 4 classes, you can buy 4 for the price of 3, and you're good to go. If you're interested in that, send me an email right here saying, Bruce, I want to do the 4 for 3 deal. What do I need to do? And I will send you an email later with instructions. We'll get you looked after. Don't worry if you email me and I don't get back to you. If you've emailed me today for the 4 for 3 deal, I'll honor it over the weekend. Don't worry. I'm not that ruthless, but the 4 for 3 deal is available for the first 12 classes that I've done on the website. Thank you all so much. Also, if you would like to be in this weekend's class and join us for class number 13, which is live, 2 o'clock tomorrow, 2 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow, 11 o'clock Pacific time. It's probably 7 o'clock in the evening UK time, 8 o'clock in the evening continental Europe time. You want to join us for a live class, class number 13. Lucky number 13 is being held this Saturday. It is all about stink bids, stink offers, and the philosophy of the market, where you, as an option writer, have to be as smart as or smarter than the person you're up against to make the money. In effect, you have to understand the mental state of the gambler that is coming into your casino to buy into your slot machine game, you have to be able to outwit them and be ahead of them to understand what's in their mind. And this is a complicated thing in a way, but it's also rather simple. We're going to go over this tomorrow. I'm going to try to explain to you folks the psychology of the market and of the player, some of which you've heard before, some of which you may never have heard before. I'm going to get you people to think in a different way about how options and the markets impact people's brains, because in effect, you are writing options for the gamblers. There are 10 gamblers, if not 100 gamblers, for every option writer out there. And you've got to understand the thinking of the masses to take advantage of these markets, to cash in huge, ridiculous profits. And if you hang out on this channel for a while, you'll note over here these wonderful people who are my members, talking to each other and talking through me. You will start noticing how these folks are making trades. They're letting us in on what they're doing, and you'll understand just how lucrative this is becoming for people. And we are changing people's lives here one day at a time, one trade at a time. More and more of my viewers are becoming self-employed, and they're quitting part-time jobs that they've been holding with full-time jobs. Some are quitting a full-time job to only keep a part-time job. Some are quitting all of their outward working commitments to simply be trading from Monday to Friday in their portfolios. It's been a life changer for a lot of people. And we've only been talking about this. I've only been doing this since last year. We started our classes last year in July. It was July by the time I was able to do classes. I was thinking of classes April and May of last year, a year ago. And in July, I started producing the classes. And here we are now in May of 2022, a year later, and a whole lot of folks who were here a year ago who had no idea what a stock option was, had no clue how they were created, had no idea how they worked, are now becoming quite adept at being option writers and are cashing in big time. And we've got a bunch of these folks here and a whole bunch of new joiners coming in every month to understand what this guy is doing. And it's exciting. Victor, got your donation on PayPal. Send me your list of classes. If you'd like to get the 4 for 3 deal, I'll quickly tell you, send me a donation for $299.99 US to my PayPal account. The link is down below. Then send me a private email. That's down below, bruceforman@hotmail.com. Send me a private email. Tell me the 4 classes you would like. Say, Bruce, I just sent you $299.99 US on your PayPal account. Here are the 4 classes I would like. I will take care of those requests between shows today. I have some from last night still I have to do because they came in while I was sleeping. I haven't had time to do them this morning. Bear with me, people. You will all get your classes as you wish if you've made your payment. Not a problem at all. Okay, if you want to be in on the class, it's a $150 cost to be in the live session tomorrow, 2 o'clock Eastern. A donation to my PayPal account for that. Plus, send me a private email saying, Bruce, I just sent you $150 US. I want to be in that class tomorrow. And that I will use that email that you're sending me an email from. I will use that email to get you your link to the class tomorrow, 2 o'clock Eastern time. All right, I've talked enough. It's 7 minutes to go until we open for trading. And we got a lot to watch here, don't we? Oh my gosh, we have a lot to watch. Let me take a look here at some of the pre-market trades and the markets as I desperately am trying to stay ahead of everything here. We are looking at, there's a headline here, a bond expert is calling for the U.S. yields to rise for 10-year treasuries to 4%. Right now they're at 3%. Interesting call. Dow Jones down 150 points. The S&P is down 24. Nasdaq down 109 with 6 minutes to go before trading begins. Crude oil up 83 cents to 109.09 in Texas. We were over 110 this morning. We were at 113 in Europe this morning as well. That's bad news. The higher oil is, bad news for the economy, bad news for interest rates, bad news for consumers, bad for the markets. Good for oil guys, bad for everybody else, and everyone else is 92% of the business. So lower oil would be better than higher oil. I'm just saying. What else? Interest rates. The 10-year note right now, 3.119%. It has spiked in the last 5 minutes. Again, the 10-year note was at 3.09, got down to 3.06. Now it's at 3.119. That is a reversal, and that is higher rates. German rates are now 1.17%. We haven't seen that in an awful long time. The German rate is climbing because the American rates are climbing, which is putting pressure, I'm thinking, on currencies, and I'm right. The English pound, the pound sterling, $1.23.36. This thing was 132, 133 just a couple of months ago. It was 140, I think, in the last year. It has really backed off. The UK standard of living has dropped dramatically in the last year and has really taken a hit this week. It's looking grim. Anyway, that is the story. Asia stocks overnight went down 2 to 3% to mirror what happened in America. European markets are down 1.2, 1.4, 1.7% between London, Germany, France. They're all negative right now because they're catching up to what happened here yesterday and this morning. The Dow, the S&P, and the Nasdaq are not getting a dead cat relief rally bounce of any kind. It is all negative, 0.5%, 0.6%, and 0.87% for the Dow, the S&P, and NASDAQ, respectively. They're all negative, and we may have a negative open for the first hour, half hour. Maybe we attempt a recovery. Maybe we go positive for a little while. Maybe we go negative again. Maybe we go negative in the Dow by 400 or 500 points in the first 30 minutes and only recover within 100 and then drop again. There is uncertainty there, and it's the weekend, and a lot of dough is going to want to be on the sidelines this weekend, just like last weekend. And so I'm wondering about how these markets are going to react to this very volatile situation we're in right now. Not great. What can I say? In the last month, the Dow Jones had been as high as 35,079. It's now at 32,700. So we have backed off 2,300 points just from the 20th of April. And this is the 6th of May. This is 16, 17 days. I mean, this is, including weekends, this is a back it up kind of scenario. Back 3 months ago in February the 9th, we were at 35,600. That's almost 3,000 points ago that we've dropped since February of this year. In the last 6 months, back in January the 4th, we were at 36,600. That's 4,000 points ago, just about 4,000 points ago. And in the last year, the highs were set December 31 range and at 36.6. Those are the highs. We were also doing well in November. It has been a real pullback lately, and that's what we've got going right now on this market. And there is no positive momentum happening at this moment in time for the foreseeable future. Even as tight as the labor market is in the U.S., that's not enough. We have supply chain issues. It's all caused by a virus, by the way. It's not a Republican issue. It's not a Democrat issue. It's not a conservative issue in Canada. It's not a liberal issue in Canada. It's not conservative or labor in Britain. It is not social democrats in the rest of Europe. It isn't communist. It's a virus. The virus doesn't care what color you are, what you believe in, who your friends are, what TV shows you watch, what sports you like, what drinks you want. It doesn't care. It's a virus, and it's out to get you because it's out to live. It's out to survive inside willing hosts that are offering an opportunity where it can hang out a while. And it is pervasive, and it's global. It is everywhere. So that's the problem, supply chain issues. 1 minute to go, and we're opening up for trading today. Thank you all for being here and tolerating the old man ranting away. I appreciate you all, and I hope I'm not upsetting too many of you. I try not to upset you, but if I get you thinking, good. We lost 1,063 points yesterday. 1,063 was the final loss yesterday. We had been down as low as 1,300 something points at one point in time yesterday. Right now, the last minute before we open, I'm showing down 150 on the market. So we're negative going into the opening. We should be opening right now. Something tells me our friend Larry Titus has already rung the bells. There they are. And Mirko has already hit the thumbs up button for me. Mirko is number 150 on the thumbs up scale. If you're watching me live right now, wherever you're watching me from, or you're watching this rerun of this show, do me a favor. Please, God, hit the thumbs up button for us and give this show additional momentum. Help me out. It helps you out because we talk about the stocks you guys care about. So thank you, all of you, for the thumbs ups. Hit that thumbs up button for me and let's make this thing go. We are down 186 on the first salvo of trading on the Dow Jones at the moment. We've got the S&P 500 indicating a loss at the moment of 24 points. The Dow now down 205. We're down 85 on Nasdaq. The percentage loser, Nasdaq, 0.75 of a percentage point. The Dow down 0.64, S&P down 0.62. Pretty close. They're all three right neck and neck right now in their performance. Down 209 on the Dow Jones to start the morning off right now. All right. Let's option expiry day begin. Let's see what else is going on here. Larry, thank you for the thumbs ups, everybody. John, thanks, Larry. Well done for hitting those thumbs ups for us and those bells. Get everything going here. What is going on? Folks are talking about all kinds of different stuff here between each other. It's all good with me. As long as it's kept PG, I'm a happy guy. We're down 179 on the Dow. I've got ATIP at 167.5, down 3.5 cents. We've got Twitter down 14 cents to 50.22. I see Rocket Lab down 11 to 6.67. I have SoFi down just a nickel at 6.78. GameStop down $1.81 to 117.32, 117.05ish. Carvana down $4 to 44.81. AMC down 7 pennies to 14.62. Matterport down 15 cents to 15.17. 5.17. I wish it was 15.17. Down 15 cents to 5.17. Sextera is up 8 to 11.95. ME 276 down 8 cents. Spire down 3 to 160. Haycroft Mining down 16 cents this morning to 144. Backing back off again. Smart Rent down at the moment. I wonder if that's accurate. No, that's yesterday's quote. I don't have an opening yet on Smart Rent. We'll wait for that to come through. Pfizer down 21 cents to 48.24. Hewlett Packard down 72 cents to 37.19, 37.15. That's a bargain there. Robinhood down 3 cents to 10.58. Vanek Vectors down 209 to 232.99. Home Depot down 444 to 294.60. Texas Instruments down $1.40 to 167.73, and it will go lower. Nick, it's gonna go lower. Down she goes, and she's coming to you, buddy. She's coming. IBM unchanged at 135.92. Microsoft down 315 to 274. Apple down 58 cents to 155.98. Goldman Sachs down 264, 310 right now. Cisco down 39 cents. Facebook down $1.58. Amazon down 36. Tesla down $8, 8.64 on that one. Google down $38. It's red, and it's red. We're down 243 on the Dow. Again, the opening salvo is a continuation of yesterday's weakness. Overnight Europe, no help. Overnight Asia, no help. Interest rate indications, no help. It's negative, it's negative, it's negative. Money is coming out of the market. Traders want to be neutral through the weekend. They want to reassess what they are going to be long into going into next week. We have got, let's move on here. Hang on a second. Let's go over to here. We've got the U.S. 10-year showing 3.118. That's a pop at the highest level of the last 24 hours. We have the German interest rates popping again higher, 1.127. This is negative for markets. Currencies, Euro at 105.78, the yen at 130.57, and the pound at 123.34. They're all under pressure against the U.S. dollar. Oil right now up $1.20 in Texas, 109.44, with the Dow off 247 points right now. Now 250. We're down 250 now on the Dow. 35-point drop on S&P, 156 on Nasdaq. Nasdaq now down 1.27%, where S&P down 0.92 and the Dow 0.78. There does not seem yet to be any kind of a rally, bargain hunting thing. There's nothing like that. It's a one-way movement at the moment out the door. Gamestop 114.89. Those of you who have written GameStop contracts, if you have stink bids out there with the idea that the shares might reach 110, 112, put in your stink bids to buy up your contracts and see if you get hit with a great little buyback trade over there. Okay. ATIP down just a penny to 170. It's been outperforming everybody this week, kind of hanging around 170 despite it all. The Dow down 272, Twitter down 44 today, Rocket Lab down 18, SoFi down 18, GameStop down 434, down 418 to 114.95. The low of the day on GameStop today, 114.67. The volume as of now, 106,000. Not very much. Carvana down $6, 42.90. AMC down to 14.29, down 40 cents. Matterport down 27. Cyxtera down 22. ME down 15. Spire down 3.5. Smart Rent down 6 cents, and Pfizer now up 6, unchanged right now. Pfizer 48.45 at the moment. All right, 321 down dip on the Dow, which I believe is about the low of the day right now. That's what I think is going on here with a 324 drop on the Dow Jones. A 1.6% loss on Nasdaq. We're approaching 200 points on that one. Vilbus, my GameStop stink buyback hit faster than I thought. Missed out on a little, but I'm up $782.76 on flipping GameStop covered calls this week. Beautiful job. Not bad. One contract at a time. It can be done. Let's see. Bagels family stick together, says John. Midnight Adventure. John, same bro. I bought back all my covered calls last Friday. Now I'm waiting to write again. I bought stock with all the profits. I locked in on the buyback, just buying while it's cheap. Bama Babe. IBM is another one that has not dropped. That is the only covered call I wrote that has not hit my stink offer. Maybe today, but it is. I have written it for 3 weeks out. Uncle Bruce, I had predicted Carvana to be in the 40s. Remember, it's getting there. You are on it, my man. Absolutely correct. Unbelievable what's been happening there. What else is happening? Just double checking here. Thank you, everybody, for your comments and for being here. John Bickman is saying that is the way, Midnight Adventure. That is the way. Scoring covered calls. We're down 329 on the Dow. GameStop 114.08, down 505. 113.77 on GameStop. We just broke the 114 level quickly. 113.48 now on GameStop. This is a new low. It's down 565. We're backing off quickly here. We're down 347 on the Dow, 49 on the S&P, 229 on the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq is now down 1.86% to add to yesterday's woes. GameStop 114.21 right at this second. We've touched 113.48. Those of you who have stink bids on these contracts, some of you might be getting hit here as these buybacks are coming through for you. But like I said, if you are plotting your buybacks around the 110, 111 range, 112 range, you're getting closer and closer and closer to fulfilling your buybacks at a nice little profit. Beautiful job. Let's go. Nicholas, what's going on? What's it going to take for oil prices to drop? Is this a war issue or an OPEC issue or something else? It's a combination of issues. whole bunch of issues. Nicholas talked about this morning a lot. You may want to watch a rerun later. We talked about this. It costs a lot just to roll out $5 up, says Pick Nose. Nick, come on, Texas. Give me a couple more bucks. Just give me a couple more bucks. Texas Instruments. Well, I'm thinking it's on the way. Texas Instruments is now 166.21, down 292, almost $3 here as it is coming down. It already touched 165.95, and it'll keep on going. Nick, it's coming your way finally. You've been waiting it out, and you're going to be rewarded. Just hang in there and let it happen. Where else are we here? We're down 389 on the Dow Jones. We're up 52 on S&P, Nasdaq down 238, SoFi down 30 cents to 653, Rocket Lab down 27, 652. Twitter's down 56 cents to 49.80, ATIP down 1.5 cents to 169.5, GameStop 113.58. We are looking at the low of the day of 113.48. We're a dime away from the low of the day on GameStop as stock has been coming in for sale here this morning faster than they can buy it. That is basically the bottom line. Let's go. Susan Shops About is asking or mentioning, I bought I-bonds last week, so short on cash. I plan on getting started, covered calls, so I need cheap, good stocks to cover later. SoFi looks good. Any thought on Highcroft Mining? If you're going to write options, you don't want to write options on penny stocks. You really, really don't want to write options on stocks that are really way, way down. That's just not going to help you. Way too little margins to be made. Some of the fees you might run into might take away all your profits. You want to look at stocks that are generally higher than $20 a share, if at all possible, for some decent premiums. The key now is, do you have 100 shares of any of these stocks to write against, or can you buy deep in the money call options and do poor man covered call writing? So you buy a contract that has a year to go or 8 months to go that is way in the money, something like maybe a Cisco. You might buy a Cisco contract that is maybe a $35 contract. The stock's at $49 right now. That contract will run you maybe $1,500, $1,600, and then you're going to write $50 calls against Cisco, good for 2 or 3 weeks out. And every 2 or 3 weeks, you're going to roll additional contracts again and again and again and take the depreciation on that. That's a cheap, conservative way to get started. Another way would be to buy in the money Apple contracts, perhaps picking up 125s. They'll run you a little over $3,000, maybe $3,300. So you write contracts on those contracts, writing Apple calls at 158, 160 for 2 weeks out, 3 weeks out. You want to graduate higher, you go to Microsoft or you go to Goldman. That'll cost you more, but you can graduate up to there. Again, these are high-end companies, not highly speculative low end. On the GameStop, $114 stock. The problem with GameStop, the trick of it is that can you buy an in-the-money call on GameStop down the road far enough that doesn't have a massive premium on top of it? That's the catch. The catch. You want to be able to buy a call that is basically almost all book value, and then write covered calls against it. It's tricky. 113.59 here, 113.56 on GameStop. We are pushing the low of the day around here. The low of the day is 113.48, and we're very close to that right now on GameStop. The Dow down 385 right now. Nasdaq down 220, and an S&P down 55. Kareem, Uncle Bruce, did you hear that there's talk about the U.S. wanting to sue OPEC? Good luck with that. John, here comes 650, says John. SoFi 648, last trade, down 34 cents. Rocket Lab 646, down 32. ATIP 167, down 4 cents. The Dow now down 405 points on the Dow Jones. Texas Instruments, I note 166.39. Low of the day, 165.95, and I think we're headed there even lower than that. Nick, hang on. You're on the roller coaster, baby. A roller coaster of fun on Texas Instruments. It's coming your direction No doubt. We are looking at Pfizer down 14 cents. Hewlett Packard, it's at 36.52, down 139. That's a great price. Robinhood down 45 cents. Vanik down 4.95. Home Depot down $7 to 2.92. Texas Instruments down 2.68, 166.45 last trade. IBM down 18 cents, 135.74, reluctantly giving up ground. Microsoft down 4.24 at 2.73. Apple down 1.68 to 154.80. Goldman down 4.60. Cisco down 50 cents to 49.11. Facebook down $4. Amazon down 44. Tesla down 17. Google down $42. Okay, the Dow down 417 points. GameStop 112.98. New low on your GameStop. 112.98. Hit a 112.90 trade here already. Down $6. And congratulations on all of you who are scoring your buybacks on GameStop yet again. It's been a good week for a bunch of you guys. Susan Shops About says, thanks, Bruce. Mirko, John, you said it yesterday. Mirko was throwing the thumbs up there. John, I did. I wish I was wrong, though. We've got the Dow down 415 now. The Nasdaq is down over 2% now, 248 points. That's the deal. We've got gains being made by option writers for sure this morning. Make sure to grab your profits, sit on the sidelines. If there's any kind of a bounce back, sell into strength, and rinse and repeat because they're handing it to you time and time again. 112.49 showing on GameStop. That's a new low, down over 650. 112.47, the low of 112.34 here. We're down 650 plus, 660 plus now on GameStop. Coming off the low at 112.34, the high 118.39 as it's backing up here with more selling. GameStop volume now 217,000 shares, not a lot. We're down 440 on the Dow, more red coming in. We are now 16 minutes, or is that, yeah, about 16 minutes into the market. That's all it is, and we're off 455 points on a sell-through follow-out. This is lower now than yesterday's low. Yesterday, we were off 1,300 points at one point, 1,350, 1,360. This is more than that with a 444 drop on top of yesterday's drop. So you can see how the markets are dropping further. Down 66 on S&P, down 271 on Nasdaq, 2.2% drop on Nasdaq, 1.4% drop on the Dow. So the Dow is still only 2/3 of the Nasdaq drop. The Dow should be off 700 to match Nasdaq's drop right now. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Let's see. Let's see. Rob, I wish my 950 stink offer hit last night. It was so close. He couldn't get out. Missed this dip on GameStop. Oh, well, crossing my arms for the next one. A good morning, Bear Nation from Coyote. GameStop is actually hanging in there quite okay, considering how other speculative stocks are doing. GameStop 112.01. New lows are being set right now, down $7. 111.89. Another low, down 7.24 on GameStop. Those shares are backing off. Those contracts are backing off. Hopefully you guys are scoring deals, scoring buybacks. Long time no see, all says Wavy Gravy. I've been in a rut on unpaid leave. I peeked in here to copycat some of the gang on GameStop cover calls. I wrote a 120 for May 20 on Wednesday, and I got 1035. It's at 617 now. I love you guys. Yes, sir. And it's going lower, Wavy Gravy. It's going lower. You're going to make even more money. Way to go. Not your daddy doobie. How far SPY going to drop today? Let's play the guessing game. John, Mirko, hopefully I'm right about SoFi earnings next week and the stock finally pulling away from the shorts. Pick nose. Maybe I can finally make a trade on G. Coyote, Wavy Gravy. My man. Way to go, my man. 111.98 showing here. The low of the day now, 111.79, and that's where we are right now on GameStop, down 734. So Wavy Gravy, that contract has got to be dropping even further. It's got to be into the fives. So now you're making even more money. Way to go, buddy. Way to go. Option writers, congratulations. Down 442 on the Dow, down 285 on Nasdaq, which is 2.3%. That's it. There you have it. The Nike and Salesforce Inc. Share losses contribute to the Dow's drop. DraftKings says that inflation is not denting demand. They are raising their guidance. Well, that makes sense. The worse the market gets, the more gamblers come out and they gamble on DraftKings. That's one of the avenues they're heading for. It's a booming business, the gambling business. 111.78 on GameStop. That's the low of the day again. Another low down 735, 11.78. 11.46 is the new low now on GameStop as of a few moments ago. So we're running into additional stock. Coyote, I'm up 70% on one of my GameStop covered call, 120 strikes, 527. This feels good, man. This feels good. Alberta, I might be addicted to SoFi. Just picked up another boatload of this stuff. 642 on SoFi, a bargain. Coyote, good morning, John. Pick nose. Maybe I can finally make a trade on GameStop. I had a June 100 call I made last month when it spiked to 175. Wow. Mirko, John, yeah, I'm long SoFi with a boatload average down nicely, but it could start going up anytime now. That would be nice. Alberto, Coyote, nice work. Franz, Bagel Gang, what is the stink bid for GameStop? What is it going to be? Wavy Gravy, this stock game is tough when you're not in a good mental state. I figured I'd jump back in this week, and so thankful I did because will literally pay my mortgage next week. You're not the only one. Wavy Gravy, that's the way. Tiff Matterport, under 5. Wavy Gravy, Goaty. Hey, bud, how you doing? Welcome one, welcome all. GameStop, 112.10 right now, down 703. The Dow is off 401. We're down 2.2% on Nasdaq. We're up $1 on oil at 109.28. We're seeing a Matterport right now at 492, down 40 cents. We got Sexter 1146 down 41, ME down 20 to 263. We got Spire down a half a penny, 158. We got Hycroft Mining down 11 to 149.5. Smart Rent 430 a share, down 12.5 cents. Pfizer is up 12. Hewlett Packard down 150 to 36.41. Robinhood down 56 cents to 10.05. Vanik down $6. Home Depot down 8. Texas Instruments 166.60 down 253. Had a little bounce. Now it's backing off again. Might go even lower. IBM up 22 cents, hanging around. Microsoft down $5. Apple down $2.17. Goldman down 5 to 3.08. Cisco down 56 cents to 49.05. Facebook down 481 to 203. Amazon down $54. Tesla at $846 down $27. Google down $45. Bed Bath Beyond down 79 cents. BlackBerry down a quarter. Royal Caribbean at $70.82 down 277. Target down 640. JP Morgan down $1.90. Costco down $13 more to 504. Walmart down $1. Nvidia down 686. Disney down to 109 and still falling, down 350. Don't mess with the mouse. American Airlines down 86 cents to 17.68. American Airlines getting crushed. Netflix $178 down $10. DraftKings, good news, stocks down 115. 13.33. Moderna down to 132 at 9.61. That stock is trading at 4.6 times earnings right now. That is getting really ridiculously cheap. Down 9.60 on Moderna, now down $10 on Moderna. Unbelievable what is happening to that stock. We're down 456 on the Dow. GameStop 111.28. Another new low has been touched and set, which is 11.06 on GameStop. Stock is backing off. Alrighty, let's see. Shirley, the markets can't go off. I told you before, my name isn't Shirley. Don't call me Shirley. We're down 458 on the Dow. 430 make that right now. 80-cent drop on oil. 80-cent gain on oil. Pardon me, 109.06. Oil actually is coming back a little bit from about a $2-3 gain this morning. We were at 111, 112 in Texas. Now we're at 109.10 in Texas. 111.12 on GameStop. The low of 111 even has been hit. We're testing the 111 level, and then we're heading for 110 on GameStop. That is the thinking here, and we may break under it. We'll see how this goes. The Dow right now down 456, still in the red and still trending down at this point, down 470. We are trending lower at the moment. Wow, what a morning. What an opening salvo. This is 24 minutes in. We're down 470 on the Dow. I figured we could be off 500 in the first half hour to an hour. Will we have a recovery? Will we have a flattening? Will we have a rally? Because this is 1,000 points yesterday, 500 now, 1,500 points. Is that a bit of a too much too fast, a little dead cat bounce rally, and then another drop towards the weekend? How will this play itself out? A 110.59 is the low trade on GameStop. We're at 110.60 right now. 110.60. We're going to hit the 110 level here at any moment to test it, and I don't think we're going to hold it. I don't think so. 340,000 volume. No support on that stock right now. Too many people watching too many other developments at this point, as I see it. What do we got here? Let's go. Advice: never ever transfer accounts unless all covered calls are settled. I am locked out of my covered calls. Ugh. Nazareth sold some GameStop 120s for today a few days ago for 505. Bought them back for 50 cents today, a 90% profit. I'm going to take that. Nazareth, well done, my man. Way to go. Karma is, you know what? Hood under $10, says Beach Boy. Alberto Nazareth, nice. Coyote, that was easy. Options Nomads, Pfizer up 12 cents, right into strength. Just kidding, maybe. Let that run a little bit. Let's see what it wants to do. Beach Boy, just shut up. Just shut down our Robinhood. Just shut Robinhood down, says Alberto. Vilbas bought back my GameStop way too early this morning, says Vilbas. Nazareth, Alberto, yeah, I did that last June or whatever the AMC run-up was. It's a hard lesson to learn for sure. Beach Boy, let's delist Robinhood, I say. Bama Babe, laughing a little. IBM going up, little old IBM. Alberto, yuck, laugh out loud, lesson learned. We are down 446 on the Dow. GameStop 111.61. We touched 110.28 with a little bounce now. We may be pushing 110 any minute here on the way down. Again, now we're down 468 on the Dow. Another sell wave is coming into the Dow. 111.59 on GameStop, about $1.30 better than the low of the day. Trying a little run. Don't know if it's going to happen. I don't think so. Texas Instruments, where are we at there with Nick? How is Nick doing? 166.59 down 254 on Texas Instruments. It's backing up a little bit from this little rally it had. Let's see if it hits new lows. And we're going to see if Nick is going to make money today. Finally, time will tell. 164.5 on ATIP, down 6.5 cents. The Dow down 475. GameStop right now 112.47 at the moment. We've got Twitter down 63, Rocket Lab down 44, SoFi at 636, down 47 cents. 112.46 on GameStop. Nazareth, I bought back my calls. GameStop can go over 120 now. I'm good. Bama Babe, this is fear from people getting out of the market after yesterday's drop in the market. GameStop dropping 112.34 again, coming back. BW, Matterport, another 52-week low. Cheap shares to DCA for the picking. Pick those things up. 112.34.35 on GameStop. It's trying to hold 112. I don't know if it's going to make it. Carvana, 42.64 down 620. AMC at 13.56 down $1.13. It's not getting any support at all. Matterport down 43 to 488. Xterra down 49 cents to 11.38. ME at 261 down 22 cents. Spire down 5 at 158. Highcroft Mining 150 down 10 cents. Smart Rent down 13 cents to 430. Pfizer up 7, 48.38. Hewlett Packard up down 147 to 36.44. There you are, right here, right now, down 484 on the Dow to 32,520-ish. We were as low as 32,490. We're only 30 points away from the low of the day, which has already been 500 points down on the Dow. All right. Whoo-wee. Let's see. Cannot believe people are selling paper-handed weenie babies. Let's see. I need a little dead cat bounce so I can jump back in again, says FL. Beach Boy, 375 to 480 on GameStop. Keep sliding, girl. Keep sliding. Right on, Beach Boy. Just keep your eye on those contracts with a nice stink bid. Let her drop. Let her drop. Let her drop. 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 111.74 now, under 112 on GameStop. We're headed lower again. We're within $1.50 of the low here. Right now, down 739 on GameStop. The Dow down 464 a share right now. Thank you all for being here. It's great that you could join us. I appreciate it. We've got, let me double check a few things here. Thank you, everybody. Where am I? Here we go. Let's take care of that. Yeah, here we are. Thank you for the 180 thumbs ups. I appreciate it. Please keep those thumbs ups coming in if you could. Hit that thumbs up button for me, and let's add a little more to the momentum, please. And thank you. There we go. This group ain't selling, says Bama Babe to John. No weenie babies here. Coyote, same people selling at these prices also buy our calls during a near recession market. So I'm a big fan of these guys. Beach Boy, I'm entering 205. Yes, sir. Let's see what happens. Right on, buddy. John, no way. We're buying, baby. We're not sellers. Bama, except selling covered calls, of course. That's exactly it. We're down 452 to 453 on the Dow. GameStop trying our little rally here, 113.90. I don't know if there's much of a rally here. We'll see. It can do it. It can try, but it's under pressure, no doubt about it. 114.52 now on GameStop. Another little dead cat trade at the moment. 114.52 on the GameStop with a low today of 110.28. And I think we'll be testing 110 today, the way this is looking. The Dow now down 431, a little tiny, slight recovery, but not much. 114.34 on GameStop, down 478 at the moment. The higher it goes, the more writers will pop in and write contracts. The lower it goes, the more writers will buy back their contracts. And there you go. Alberto says, bye, bye, bye. John, Bama Babe, 100% rinse and repeat. FL, GameStop, please. Let's do the 118-ish just for a second. Just give me a little uptick so I can write some more. 114.63 down 450 on the GameStop. People are ready to pounce if it wants to go a little more. We'll see. The eBay stock price target has been cut to 48 from 60 at Susquehanna. We've got Wayfair stock price cut to 175 from 90 at UBS. We're getting a lot of those. What do we got here? We got Nazareth making a donation. Hey, man, thanks for everything, Uncle Bruce. Take Jen out for an everything bagel on me. Well, thank you, Nazareth, for that very generous super chat. I appreciate that. They come in handy. We're heading to Europe. We're going to be there a week today. We will be in London a week today. The Dow right now down 497.98. We're about to hit 500 again on the down dip on the Dow. A sell program just kicked in here. Yep, 509. We're down 509 on the Dow right now. GameStop 113.12. Just took a little pop backwards here. We'll be watching this. 113.12 on GameStop, down 601. 113.49, 113.16 right now. Volume on GameStop is 433,000 shares. Not great. We're down 498 on the Dow. We're down 77 on S&P, 290 on Nasdaq. It's down 2.36% right now. 2.36% on Nasdaq. The Dow's off 1.5. So the Dow is only off 2/3 of the Nasdaq, which means the Dow should be down 750 right now to equal the Nasdaq sell-off. All right. Nazareth, thank you. Cannot thank you enough for that. Cindy sold $5 in the money Matterport cover calls. They are now out of the money. Larry Nazareth, way to go, buddy. Alberto Nazareth, that's the way, paying it forward. Thank you guys very much. We're down 481 on the Dow, Twitter down 62, Rocket Lab down 23, SoFi down 36 cents at 646. GameStop 113.58 at the moment. Watching that. Let's see here. We've got AMC at 13.83, down 86 cents. Matterport back to 4.93. It got as low as 4.86. Matterport now 4.93. ME at 263. It was as low as 260. That's the all-time low on that stock. Spire 159, down 4. It got down to 157. The all-time low 154. Smart Rent down 9, 434. Got as low as 424. So it's bounced back just a titch. Pfizer down 11, Hewlett Packard down 138. Texas Instruments down 96 cents to 168.17. They're driving Nick crazy with this stock. Nick is looking for this thing to hit under 165. I am too. I think it will. But at the moment, it is just trying to hang on with a little bounce back. The Dow right now down 400. We were just down 505 2 minutes ago. We're getting sell programs, buy programs, sell programs, buy programs. I'm expecting this. When you drop 1,500 points in less than 24 hours, you're going to get some bargain hunters, some program bargain hunting coming in that might try to take advantage of dead cat bounces. GameStop 114.61. Keep your eye on that. It might work your direction for some of you who are going to rewrite contracts yet again. Let's go. I cannot wait until I make bank on covered calls so I can properly tip the old man, said John. Nicholas, I guess I shouldn't look at my portfolio to after SoFi earnings. Dr. Walter Bruce, my man, how much do I need to send you for 4 classes? Is it $299.99? Yes, it is $299.99. US funds to our PayPal link. It's down below in the description. And then send me a private email. Tell me the 4 classes you would like. Yes, indeed. Alberto, John, it's coming. Hang in there. Dr. Walter, also, are we still meeting in London on the 21st? We are going to be in London, but not on the 21st. We're going to be in London on the 13th, next Friday. And we're only there until the 19th. So we're going to have to do the meeting on Saturday the 14th, if that is possible. Saturday the 14th for London get-together. If anyone wants to do a meet and greet, let Jen and I know. Let me know with a private email, and I will try to set something up and where and how and what. We're going to be in Edinburgh from May 19th to 22nd, Amsterdam May 22nd to 27th. Then we're going to be in Hamburg for just a couple of nights, and then we're in Berlin June 1 for probably about a week or so. That is the plan. So that's where I'm at right now. We're down 344 on the Dow Jones. We've come back about 170 points in 10 minutes. A little dead cat rally, maybe. We're up to 115.28 on GameStop. Back to 115 from the 110.24 low, 110.28 low. So a little recovery on GameStop, the 115. Keep an eye, option writers, for your opportunities to strike again. The Dow down 359, S&P down 50, Nasdaq down 195. The Dow's down 1%, Nasdaq down 1.5%. That ratio of 2/3, 1/3 is still the same. The Nasdaq is down 2/3 more than the Dow by about a third worse. Interesting. Can we say margin call, vicious forced selling, and not just paper hands? Melvin closing, Tiger Global down 50%, and all on the backs of the Archegos debacle. Hedge funds getting crushed, says BW. BW is right. There is a real bad news game going on at the hedge funds right now. John Bigman, I'm holding on. It will be great. Dr. Walter, sorry if you've already covered this. I'm late to the party today, pal. No problem, my friend. Alberto, BW, loving it. About time. Dr. Walter, oh my God, a week tomorrow. Let's see what I can do. I'll email you. Thank you, buddy. John, SoFi climbing over 650. Go, SoFi, 656. Spire of Amsterdam, only 26.27. So one of those days will be the meet and greet. Alex, got your donation on PayPal. Send me an email. Amsterdam, May 22 to May 27 are the dates to be in Amsterdam. May 22 to May 27th. Those are the dates. We're in Amsterdam. We got to find a date to have it, and I'm going to have to work on that in the break. Nazareth, everyone, you are welcome for this GameStop bounce. 114.30 right now. The Dow down 396, falling again. This must be the mother of all short squeezes I've heard so much about. Spencer, got your donation on PayPal? Send me a private email for your lessons. We'll take care of you. Vilbus just sold at GameStop 120 cover call for 513 for 545. Vilbus, I love how you do this. I love it. You're just zipping right in there. I love the fact that it's a 120. It's out of the money. 545, it's all-time premium. I love this trade. Stock goes down to 110, 108. You're going to pick this thing up for $253. You're making money. Just sent you some dough, Dr. Walter. I think it just kicked in. Thank you, my friend Alberto Vilbus. Making money, Dr. Walter. Thumbs to you, Vilbus. Yes, sir. Already have the buyback order in. I've already got the buy order in. Come on, baby. Come down to me. I'll buy you back. 114.50. On GameStop, the Dow down 422. We just dropped 80 points in 2 minutes. We're down 435 on the Dow. We're dropping even more. There you go. This is how this volatile market is working, and this is how you can write options into this this crazy trading pattern. Take these contracts out of the money, nothing but time premium, giving yourself a bit of time, and then putting in a stink bid to buy them back right away for a nice little profit. Beautifully done. Then I had understood you wrong, sister. Sounds like a different place after London, and you mentioned Amsterdam. Yes, it's London, Edinburgh, Amsterdam. And Amsterdam is May 22 to 27, my friend. We will have to figure out how to get together. FL 115 is good enough. Let her ride. 114.36 on GameStop, down 477 right now. The Dow down 455 on another pullback. If this thing drops down to 520, 530, it'll be a new low of the day. The Dow right now at 32,542. The low is 32,474. So we're about 75 points out, 80 points, something like that, from the low of the day. 520 range. We're down 441 right now. We're close. 114.48, 114.37 on GameStop. Seems to be pulling back just a bit right now. Let's see. NVIDIA to pay a $5.5 million penalty and agrees to a cease and desist order without admitting guilt regarding SEC charges. Slap on the wrist, $5.5 million on a multi-billion-dollar monster. Move on. Just move on. Pay it, move on. Just pay it and move on. The Dow down 400, 14.11, 114.11 on GameStop. $114.11 right now on GameStop. Backing up a little bit more. A BW. Uncle Bruce, this trip to the EU, did you get Outback Steakhouse to sponsor it? I wish. I think that if I could get Guinness, to sponsor it, or Amstel or something like that, it would be a very successful get together. Having beer tasting party with Uncle Bruce. I think people will be interested in that more than talking about the market. I don't know what kind of condition they'd be in to talk about the market if we had it sponsored by a beer company. But sadly, no, there's no sponsorship that's been lined up. If there's a sponsor out there who would like to sponsor my European tour, by all means, drop me a line, by all means. But unfortunately, the only emails that I get for sponsorship opportunities are fizzing sites that are just nasty. It is scary out there. The so-called businesses that are coming my way. There's nothing legit coming my way that I can tell. It's scary. It is scary. 114.11, 114.12 on the GameStop. Will it drop under 114 again? The Dow is down 410 as we speak. FL saying there's a lot of people having fun today. These up spikes in a few minutes look like guys getting out on short positions. That could be it too. 427 drop now on the Dow. Another drop at the moment. 114.11 to 14.19, down 494, 501 range on GameStop right now. All right. How is Texas Instruments doing? Texas Instruments is only down 23 cents to 168.90, driving Nick crazy. We'll see if there's another wave of selling coming through here. 169.04 on Texas Instruments. down 9 cents. Dead cat bounce? Probably. We'll see. The Dow down only 367. Another attempt at a rally. Is there one? 114.70, 114.80 on GameStop. Let's ask Chipotle Mexican Grill to sponsor it. They have, I guess, the most expensive food stocks. Nicholas, someone's got to get Uncle Bruce that Raid Shadow Legends money. I don't even know what that means. Sick picked up 200 shares of Matterport at $4.91. Matterport 493.5 right now. That's a bargain. 23andMe at 264. That's a bargain, down 20 cents. Spire 160. Haycroft Mining down 7. Smart Rent unchanged. Pfizer down 14. Hewlett Packard down only 103 now. A little recovery. Hewlett Texas Instruments going red. Just went down. It's now down 35 cents, going under 169. Now down 44 cents on Texas Instruments, going negative 168.69. Texas Instruments coming back to the red again. We're at 377 point loss on the Dow Jones right now. Alberto, I have a 130 GameStop and I can't touch it. What to do? I have no choice but to sit here with my arms crossed. Well, the good news, it's expiring. I don't know if it's expiring today, but it is running out of time with the stock at 115. You're 15 out of the money, so you're okay. But yeah, this sucks. This transfer game, and they're slow walking it. That's ridiculous. Smart Rent is green, says Tiff. Coyote, arms crossed. Just drink a beer in the beer cave and take a bear nap. Not your daddy's doobie. Can you call the brokers to have them do it, Alberta? Duncan Shades, Steven Jackson, what a crazy week. Alberto, Coyote, great minds think alike. Tiff, Bear Cave sounds like an awesome place. FL, Robbing the Hood is back over 10. What a scam right now. We are down 373 on the Dow Jones right now. We're at 662 on SoFi, only down 22, a little recovery there. GameStop 115.32, 115.55, trying a little rally. See if it's got one. Was as low as 110.23 on GameStop. Hello.
Oh, it's 110.
110.23 today. Yeah. I thought we were going to go through 110, but it didn't happen on the first wave. But I think another one will come today because I just don't see people wanting to be long through the weekend. I think they're going to want to be neutral.
Yeah.
And out of positions. So
yeah,
crazy. 115.66 right now on GameStop. This could be a little dead cat bounce. How are you?
Just a little cat bouncing along the sidewalk.
Yeah, that's right. just little pussycat bouncing along. Oh boy.
I saw the baby squirrel again today.
Oh, in our backyard?
It's adorable.
In our neighbor's backyard.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, yes, it gets to go.
Yeah.
Free range.
No, of course.
Yes.
It knows no boundaries.
And it's also figured out that it can ignore the dogs because everybody walks their dogs
on a leash.
On a leash.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's figured out. Go ahead, bark your face off.
Until it runs into a coyote.
Yeah.
Then it'll go, whoops, a little prairie fox that is very agile.
A magpie or an owl.
Yeah, that's right. Or a hawk.
Or a bigger squirrel.
Yeah. Or a neighbor's pussy cat
it's
going to bring something home for mom and dad.
I'm sure it's the same in other parts of the world where it is spring and it is baby having time.
Yeah.
That they're asking people, please keep your cats indoors.
Yeah.
Just for the next 3-4 weeks.
Yeah. We're down 284 on the Dow. We're coming back a little bit here, down 264 on the Dow. A little recovery.
We're on a lot of migratory paths.
Yes.
For birds.
Yes.
And cats kill more birds than anything else.
There's that too. Yes, there is that.
Go figure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, what a morning this morning. We were down 520 points at one point. We're now down 279 as we're getting a little buy waves of bargain hunting waves.
Sure.
I think it's a dead cat recovery. I don't think it's going to last. We could go lower.
Job numbers came out today.
Yes, they did. They did.
Better in the United States, but like by 0.1 or something.
Yeah, it's it didn't help the markets.
Yeah.
Didn't really help the markets. I've been watching currencies this morning and interest rates. Oh my gosh, and the fallout
and today
from UK.
They're saying right across the country, but more in some provinces than other, the prices of gas is up by 9 cents.
Yeah. Well, West Texas
We
right
should
now.
have filled up yesterday.
Yeah, Texas is 108.85,
Yeah.
up 59 cents right now. The Dow down 214, trying to come back from this 400 or 500 point loss range.
Yeah.
We'll see what it's got. It's now down 200 points on the Dow. GameStop 116.30, trying a little rally.
Everybody is
Those of
out
you who can
buying
recall.
stocks for their mom.
That's right. Happy Mother's Day. I'm going to buy a share. Really?
Remember we used to do that for Christmas? In
Sure.
November, you'd get people buying
Stock certificates for their kids and grandkids.
stock certificates of Disney. And
They don't do that
Playboy.
anymore. We're down 198 on the Dow as my glasses are helping me with the vision here.
I
198
think
drop.
they work better if you actually put them on your
Nope.
face.
If I put them on my face, I can't read the phone from
you
here.
have to get closer.
Yeah, I have to get closer. I have to do that.
Oh.
I'm old. We're down 222 now on the Dow.
And then they get the high res Uncle Bruce.
Oh yeah. Oh, they get Bruce in high res too much. They get too much of Bruce. Too much of resolutions on Bruce
they
here.
did that once on 30 Rock, that they changed to high res cameras,
Yes.
and everybody looked just ghastly.
Except for Alec Baldwin, who looked like he was in Hunt for Red October.
Looked like that for
With the jet black hair and the tight skin. Yeah, that's right.
Liz and everybody else is looking like a hag.
That's right. That's right. Vilba, so already bought back the 120 for a $45 profit, just resold the very same contract. Zed, Uncle Bruce, I sold GameStop 150 expiring October 21, rolled into it for 58.21 a few months ago. It's now worth 19.75. Do we still wait, or when is it a good time to buy it back? I have 3 contracts sitting on 150s with the stock at 116.08.
Yeah.
And they're just going to keep depreciating and keep depreciating. Zed, keep an eye open for something like July contracts. Can you write 140s or 135s for more money than what it would cost you to buy these Octobers back for? Can you do that? If you can get more money for a closer in contract in value from 150 to 140, 135, but shorter time frame, that might be the rollover you're looking for. Keep an eye on those option chains for that. In the meantime, the shares are 116 right now. If they're going to go down to 105, then your contracts are going to 15, 14, and you might then look at a July 130 as a roll forward. You can, of course, right now buy back your 150s for October and write 140s for October and bring in more money. Again, you got to stink bid the contract on the buyback, stink offer on the sell. You could buy back your 150s for October and write 130s for October. You could do that. You could buy back the October 150s and write 120s for October if you so wanted to. But you can also take a look at maybe 130s, 125s for July's or June. Shop around, take a look. And again, you only buy these back on a stink bid, nice and cheap. You're not the high buyer of the day. You're the low buyer of the day. Swinging on this market might give it to you. And then look at the next one. Have it predetermined which one you're going to take the position on. Okay, a couple of thoughts there. Let's go. I'm so glad I changed my profile pic yesterday. It's fitting for the day. Care Bear unit, fire sale, baby.
Fire sale.
We got a teddy bear with a Gucci hoodie on, holding some kind of a bottle of some kind of thing. I don't know what that is.
Maybe
This is the thing right here. I don't know what to make of that.
No, you can't move it. No.
Oh, you can't. You got to come around. There it is. There, the avatar. You can see that. There you are. Oh, you're on camera. You're on camera. It's an awesome place. We got those little clay pots of honey. It's pretty neat. We're right now. We're down 239 on the Dow right now. Let's see. The Credit Savage house husband John Anderson. Hello, Jen. Alberto is smiling. Coyote is got a little squirrel out there. Credit Savage. I seriously got paralyzed for a second because I didn't know where to start today. All alarms were triggering in my eyes. All they saw was red. It was glorious. Took me a minute, and then I pounced. Coyote, we have squirrels in our yard that tease our dogs for fun. I think they are playing. These two squirrels see my dogs climb down the tree to the grass. Dogs run at them, and the squirrels run back up. Coyote, and they keep doing it over and over and over. ZAMD is green. Wooly, what's new, Pussycat? Alberto, good morning, Auntie. Bama Babe, I wonder if this is the first time for some of our bagel family to see the markets do this. Wooly, I got into the market in November 2020, so yeah, I've never seen this. Yeah. BW, buy Mama share. Coyote, Bama Babe, I started in Jan 21, so yeah. Coyote, I was aware of other crashes or recessions, but either as a kid or young, not trading yet. We're down 224 on the Dow. GameStop 115.89. Not your daddy's doobie. More bear power. Coyote, that picture laughing out loud. LL Thumbs, number 199. I'm late. Good volume on SoFi so far. Chase, Jennifer Aniston. Is that her? Larry, oh, we got a whole lot of Jen today. Hi, Jen. The Credit Savage. I'm glad you like my little bear wearing a Gucci sweater, Versace sandals, and holding a bottle of Ace of Spades champagne. Oh, just casual like me. I just hanging out here in Frisco. BW, very odd that everything just... Yeah, same old. There's nothing going on. Just everything sells off at the same time, says BW. Everything more and more convinced on massive global margin calls. Maybe another last hour Friday late rally with retail buying up the cheapies. We're down 205 on the Dow, 116.25 on GameStop. Nazareth, same. I got in January 21 on the GameStop squeeze, so never been a part of this. It is interesting. Dr. Walter, Bama Babe, it's all new to me. I'm calm, though. I'm calm. All right, I've caught everybody. Not easy keeping up with you guys. We're down 210. We're down 196 on the Dow right now. Whew. Working here. Working. I'm thinking ham and some melted cheese with the Felipe's.
Oh, okay.
Phlegm busting.
The phlegm buster.
Yeah, don't be cheap.
I think that's how they advertise it.
Yeah,
that's their brand.
Don't be holding back on the phlegm buster. The phlegm busting sauce. Hit me with the phlegm busting sauce. We'll see if we can get tears on the air.
Phlegm buster. Here we go.
There we go. Thank you, Auntie Jen. Oh man. Let's see. Now the same. I got in January 21 on the GameStop squeeze, so never been a part of this. It's interesting. Bama Babe, it's new to me, but I'm calm. Quick Sick picked up 30 more Matterport at 489. Woot woot. Dr. Walter Bama, to be honest, it just makes me want to buy more. Dr. Walter Matterport under 5. Rude not to buy any more. Not to. Susan shops about. Maybe I misunderstood. I only have $2,000 looking to start buying stock to have 100 shares. So after I take Uncle Bruce's class, I'll be positioned. Looks like maybe Matterport, ME, SoFi, Cisco, IBM type of stock. Credit Savage, bought more SoFi, more MTTR with my covered call gains. I have stink bids out to sell more RBLX, and I'm going to use that to buy back my SoFi covered calls before next week. SoFi held on strong during the sell-off. That's a good sign. Nick, if you like tears, try Cayenne. Oh, no, that's not happening. Susan shops about. With only $2,000, that does limit you as to what you can get to do, what kind of option writing you want to do. Yes. If you're going to buy a deep in the money call and then use that as your unit to write a call against it, make sure your brokerage firm is set up with you for that. You have to make sure that the firm you're using allows you to do poor man covered call writing, which is what it's called, a diagonal spread or something like that. Be careful on that. Yes, you can buy stock of Matterport. You can buy stock of SoFi. You can buy 300 SoFi now worth $2,000, and you can write 3 covered calls against it. But which ones are you going to write? $7.50s, $8 calls? People are doing it. They're buying SoFi down here, and they're writing calls against it for a few months out to bring in 30, 50 cents, 70 cents a contract. And if the shares back off or the time goes by, they're buying them back for less. But next week on Tuesday, the earnings come out on SoFi. So if you do buy 300 SoFi today, you may want to wait till next Wednesday or Thursday to consider writing a call, because if they have a little pop, and we all hope they do, they go at that $7.50, $8.50, $9 range, you might be looking at writing $10 contracts, not $8 contracts to get things started on a stock that's made you money already. These are thoughts. This is why my classes are out there. Dr. Walter, Susan, about Matterport, SoFi are solid picks in my humble opinion. We'll have to wait the right calls, though. There you go. Nick, I think I now know why Texas is being held up. It's a dividend. It's in a dividend play right now. Bama Babe, Dr. Walter, yes, it could be soon to be time at these lows to buy. Susan, I won't be writing calls till maybe another year. By BW, Uncle Bruce, can you comment on SoFi first quarter earnings predictions? No clue what to expect as every other news sends it down. Can it knock it out of the park and we finally get a run? I tell you, I wish I had the insight for you. I don't know. I haven't heard of anyone upgrading the expected numbers yet that I'm aware of, unless I've missed something. Anyone sees anything like that, let me know. The Dow down 276. We're backing up again on the Dow. We had just gotten it to about 32,802. We're now 32,721. We've just lost about 80 points on the Dow to be down now 279 and falling quicker at the moment. Let's see. The Gamestop 115.68. The rally got it to 116, and that's about it. We'll see what's happening here. We're down 298 on the Dow. We're backing up again right now. Yes, Americans, a headline, Americans have successfully lowered their credit card debt since the pandemic, but soaring inflation could undo all that good work. It could. We'll see. Twitter down 76 to 49.60. Rocket Lab 650 down 28. SoFi 653 down 30 cents. GameStop 115.04. 114.73 on GameStop. Just coming in with a sell wave right now on GameStop. 114.73. The decliners on the Dow, Nike, Home Depot, Amex, Disney, they're all top decliners as the Dow backs off. It's now down 261 right now on the Dow. Alrighty. GameStop 114.73 to 115.04. We're pushing this 115 level. It got hit. We'll see if more comes in. Here comes 650 again on SoFi. Well, 654 down 30. Volume today, 13.5 million. Not incredibly heavy at this point. Down 236, 237 on the Dow. We're down on S&P now. 35 points, 138 on Nasdaq, 1.13% on Nasdaq. So that has recovered about a percentage point or so. 120 odd points on Nasdaq. We'll see if it holds, or is this just a dead cat bounce? Are we going down again? Speaking of a dead cat bounce, GameStop 116.23 right now. Pop back up a little bit here. 116.23 on the GameStop shares. Susan, Dr. Bishop, thanks. That's what I'm thinking. I need to take Uncle Bruce's class. I need to really understand covered calls. Yes, you do. You do want to be doing that. It's the smart thing to do. It's not a race. Take your time and do it right. Absolutely. FL, I'm done with selling on GameStop. Please now go to 110. I'm looking at some steak dinner tonight. It would be nice if it was paid for. That would be nice. 115.77 down from 116.23. 50-cent drop just came through. As it is volatile. That's what we're getting here. That's what we're getting. And around it goes on the GameStop shares right now as I am trying to convince my big-ass iPad to behave itself. It has a mind of its own sometimes. Settle down, please. 256 is the drop on the Dow at the moment. All righty. HIP down a dime to 160. SoFi 652 down 30. GameStop 115.77 right now. Coyote, Susan Shop's about. Take your time to learn. It can be challenging, but it's worth it. Also, it'll be scary the first few times you write. This is normal, and you will lose that feeling over time. Coyote, as you gain experience, you lose the fear. Exactly. It becomes part of your trading routine, and you'll be fine. Dow down 299. Sell wave. Another sell wave is coming in here on the Dow right now, down 299 right now. Okay. 115.08 on GameStop. Just dropped 115.08 right now on GameStop. Dow's down 312 now, 312 points on the down dip. GameStop 115.08, backing up a little bit here. GameStop, the Dow down 318. A wave coming in right now. All right. Whew, got so much going on here. Man, it's busy. So busy here. Thank you all. Appreciate all of you being here today. And thank you for those of you who are taking advantage of the last day of the 4 for 3 class sale. Appreciate it. If you're making a donation to my PayPal account of $299.99 US funds, I will get you 4 classes for the price of 3. Just send me a private email after you make your PayPal donation, and I will send you the 4 links you need. We'll be doing that after the show is over. Thank you all for thumbs ups. 206 now. Thank you guys. We've already hit 206 thumbs ups. Beautiful job. Keep them coming if you can, guys. Thank you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. 329 is the drop now on the Dow Jones. Looks like a little more selling is creeping in here. SoFi 649, under 650 again. GameStop 114.98 now, under the 115 level again, getting hit. 114.98 down 416. The Dow now down 326 on the day. Volume on GameStop is 644,000, a couple 100,000 more from a little while ago. Not a lot. 114.80 now, 114.80 on GameStop. The Dow down 340 points at the moment. Rocket Lab is at 649 on 1 million volume. SoFi is at 648 on 14 million volume. We have Carvana down 388 at 45, trying to hang on. Matterport at 510. It has come back from a 486 low to 510 on 2.7 million. Cyxtera down 30 cents. It's come back from 1130 now at 1157. ME is at 266 after bottoming out at 260, 1.2 million traded. Spire is 159.5 after hitting 157 on 221,000. That is the volume on Spire today. Just hold tight here. Okay, Smart Rent at 439, down 3.5 cents. It got as low today as 424. It's now 439. It did get to 451, so it's had a bit of a recovery, trying to hang on to a bunch of it. Pfizer down 22, Hewlett down $1.03, Robinhood down 44, Vanik down $3, Home Depot down 8, Texas Instruments down 214 again. Texas Instruments 166.99, down again 214 as it is giving up ground and heading for the low of the day, which is 165.95. We're within $1.04 now, within $1 of the low of the day on Texas, down 219 and falling off. IBM up just a nickel. It's backing up. Microsoft falling. It's only up. It's still down 430. Apple is only up a quarter, but it's backing up. Goldman down 6, Cisco down 61, Facebook down 230, Amazon down 33, Tesla down 10, Google down 31. More negative. We're down 397 on the Dow. We're approaching 400 again on the Dow. Thank you, Jen. Thank you. Thank you. GameStop 114.14 as it is backing up. We got all those.
I got to figure out that.
Is this worth your money?
Reverse thing.
Yeah, that's right. This is cheap entertainment, kids. This is extra fun for nothing. Such fun. What a tormentor. What can I say? Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you all. Let's see what's going on. Oh man, Sean and Wendy, God is amazing. Bama Babe, yes, I have seen this market before for different reasons. We were not in the market at the time. It was 09 to 10 to 2010. Susan Shops, Bruce, with my 2000, would ME be a good one to build a base with my $2,000? I hope the company will be around in 9 months to a year. ME is fine. Also, SoFi, we love the SoFi. It is the biggest capitalized company of the former SPACs that we follow. Their earnings come out on the 10th of May, 4 days from now. ME has been dropping, and it's just making us angry as all get up. But the SoFi might be the one to really get into. BW, remember when Matterport was pushing $40? Now it's $4.91. Youch! Now, Duncan, good morning. Jen, Alex, thank you, William. Got your donation. Send me the list for your classes, and we're good to go. Alex, is Auntie Jen a hand model, a Zoolander reference? Baba Babe, Sean and Wendy, guys, amazing. Yes, a lot of folks lost 50% of their 401k in 08. Splair, I know what I can say. Bagel, bagel, bagel. That's how I know what I can do for sure. We're down 356 on the down. GameStop 114.36 right now. And Uncle Bruce is going to have his sesame seed toasted bagel with ham, cheese, and Felipe's original sauce from downtown Los Angeles that we picked up. It's good stuff. Oh yeah, it's nice. So good. Love it. 114.37 to 80 on GameStop. Mm. 314 drop on the Dow. Welcome, everybody. GameStop back to 115.69. Coming back a bit. Down 274 on the Dow. A little buy program coming in. I'm expecting this. Down 500, down 150, down 500. Look for the waves, and we'll see how they react. Down 293 on the Dow. So good. 115.91 GameStop. SoFi 647. Oh, right on. Susan, I love that comment. Laugh a lot. My daughter works for SoFi. Got it. She loves working for those guys. Confidence in buying stocks is very important. You folks, SoFi it is. Right on. Yeah, Susan, buy the SoFi. If you're going to get into this market for the first time and you want to write options down the road, buy SoFi. That's it. 646 on SoFi. $115.59 GameStop. Down 313 on the Dow. Negative again. Oh, this bagel is incredible. $115.59 GameStop. The Dow down 298. Oh my. Coyote, Susan, SoFi. Alberto, Susan, SoFi. Sean and Wendy. I'm a babe, laugh out loud. Glad it wasn't us. But it is not funny. Hedge fund managers are losing people's retirement money and a lot of their own. We are the smart ones because of Uncle B. Thank you guys for that. I appreciate it. John, IMO, SoFi will be the first of our former SPACs to really run. Susan, okay, should I wait till after earnings next week, or is now the time to buy? Just to remember the rule, don't buy stocks before earnings. Buy them now. Buy the shares now. You're at the all-time low now, or just about at the all-time low now. You get them now. No dilly-dallying. They were as low as 601. You get them here because if the earnings are mediocre, and I don't think they will be, I believe what we're going to get from SoFi are a lot of upgraded numbers for projections. And I think analysts are going to be all over this, telling their viewers and followers to buy this stuff right near its all-time lows. This stock has been behaving very nicely the last few days with all the turmoil, not hitting new lows. You get it now. Get in there. It's Friday, and we have Tuesday night. The numbers come out. I don't know what the shares do later today. Monday, it doesn't matter. Tuesday, it doesn't matter. It's 2 weeks from now that the fallout will be fully felt. I just don't see lower lows. I don't. I've been wrong before, but I don't see anything wrong with buying SoFi here at all. Buy it, set it, and forget it. That's the deal right now. The Dow's trying another run. 208, coming back up. Gamestop, 116.80. I don't know how much there's behind this buy wave. 195 down dip on the Dow only now. I find it interesting that, it's doing so well. It's only down 200 points. Yeah, that's telling. We're going to need billions to salvage this market. I don't know if we're going to get it. It's an option expiry Friday. I don't see a lot of buying coming in here to really run it much higher, but it will fluctuate 200-300 points like nothing now. $117.60 GameStop. 117.89. Long-term believer in SoFi. I gave my grandkids several boatloads. I'm keeping the boatload as well. John, buy them now. It's so cheap. It's a long-term game, and so if it falters a little after earnings, so be it. More likely to have solid earnings and begin to move up. Got to scoot the buy down. Right on, Susan. Alberta, I'm buying as much as possible while it remains below $15. I am buying this stuff. $118 on GameStop. The Dow down 112, putting on a rally. This Dow is all over the place. Down 120, down 148 now. GameStop down 117, 118, now 117. It's jumping everywhere. We're jumping everywhere. SoFi, 658 on SoFi. Up down 26, getting better. Dow down 168. GameStop 117.28. Oh my. GameStop 116.93. Oh my goodness, that bagel was something. Working the sinuses a little bit. That's good. I need that. The Dow off 130 right now. S&P is off around 20, about 15 on the S&P now. We're down 15 on S&P. We're down 58 on Nasdaq. 0.35, 0.36, and 0.66 of a percentage point. Big recovery on all three indexes. They've all recovered nicely from the lows of the morning. The Dow right now is almost 300 points better off than this morning's low. So there you go. Pardon me, folks, as I'm trying to hang in there. 187 drop on the Dow right now. SoFi 657 down 26. GameStop 117.14 down 199. These changes are so fast that my big ass iPad, I have to keep hitting the refresh button. It just can't keep up. We're down 20 on the S&P now, 78 lower on the Nasdaq, and we're getting these computer algorithmic trading programs coming in. Buy wave, sell wave, buy wave, sell wave. 100-point swings are nothing now, just nothing at all. We're down 190 at the moment on the Dow. We could be down 40 points in 5 minutes, or we could be down 350 in 5 minutes. It's that volatile right here. 116.90 on GameStop now. It too is really going with the wave here. It hit its low of 110.28 in the first half hour trading. And then it's been going up 2 steps, down a penny, up 2 steps, down a step, up 2 steps, down a step ever since. And it's now 117.02, trying to come back to a break-even level. The question here is with only 729,000 traded and the Dow, we're waiting for the Dow to decide, will it at all decide to go any particular direction, or will it just be volatile all day long? Or will the Dow go as far as it's going here, get within 100 or so points, and then run out of gas, and then have the slump for the rest of the day come in as everyone wants out before the weekend? Because we're still only in the first hour and a bit of trading here. The first hour and a half of trading is what we're into right now. And we're down 197 as we speak at this second in time. So this volatility continues. Now we're down 206. If we go into the rest of the day as a sell-off, we could be down another 1,000 today. I mean, there's no direction here. We're down 82 on Nasdaq, which is not really leading the down drip anymore. The Dow is the worst performer, kind of. It's down 203, down 0.62. The Nasdaq is down 0.72, but it used to be 50% worse off than the Dow. Now the Dow is down. Nasdaq trying to do a recovery. It's a mixed thing going on here. A lot of choppiness, wavy. Well, same goes for Matterport, right? Matterport may not be as big as SoFi in the future per sector, but man, we saw this price rocket. Greed, Splair. Sometimes it's useful before earnings. Sometimes it's great if you only have a small position before earnings and then run into it. SoFi at least has good earnings the last time. Alberto, Susan, try this one. Try his one-on-one. It has set me free. paid for itself many times over. Nazareth, yep, I use those profits to buy more stock. So it's got to go up all day. Those are the rules. There you go. Down 148 on the Dow, a little recovery coming again. Another little buy wave. 664 on SoFi, down 19. GameStop 117.49 right now. That is what we're watching here. A lot of volatility, just a ton of volatility here at the moment. I thank you all for being here with us. 214 thumbs ups have come in. Thank you, everybody, for hitting the thumbs ups button for us. I appreciate it. Let's see here. What else is going on? Thank you all for your support today and your kind words. Much appreciated. Friday. It is May the 6th, Friday. Oh my gosh. I'll tell you, we are gearing up here for our trip to Europe. Panic is setting in, excitement is setting in, uncertainty, anticipation. I mean, everything. We are getting ready to hit the road, and we're not ready. But you're never ready. You know how it is. You think you're ready, but you're never ready. And so we're just kind of winging it. I got a class to do tomorrow with you folks at 2 o'clock Eastern time. And then it's all day Saturday, all day Sunday, all kinds of panic, all kinds of stuff going on. We may have a couple of one-on-ones booked here for Sunday that are falling into place for our last one-on-ones before we get to Europe. I'll have to do one-on-ones from Europe as well. We'll do the best we can for everybody. Thank you all so much for being part of the show and the channel. Appreciate you all so much. Man, oh man, what a run. We're down 105 on the Dow. SoFi, 665, down 19 or so. GameStop, 117.18, down 195. Looking at what's Texas Instruments doing? It's down 59 cents, trying a little rally again. We'll see if it can do one. It did reach the stock did reach 170.08 at one point, but it's 168.65 right now. We'll see how that holds up. IBM is up 67 cents. Microsoft is up 30. Apple up 184. They've all turned green, but just. Goldman's still down 348. Cisco down 15. Facebook down 13 cents. Amazon is up $14. Tesla's up 790. Google still down 11. So we got some green showing here and there. That would make sense with the Dow down only 122 instead of 500. But is this rally real or just going to fizzle out? We're down 106 now on the Dow. SoFi 664 down 18. GameStop 117.45 right now. Okay. Got SoFi 655. Thank you so much, says Susan. She's already up a dime on the stock. Way to go, Susan. Let's hope that's the low of all time for you, and you'll see nothing but movement higher. John, Susan Shops, congrats. Already ahead. Well done. Alberto, Susan Shops, nice work. You will be a writer in no time. Congrats. Definitely be a writer in no time. Right on. We'll watch that with you. 666, down only 17 on the day now for SoFi. GameStop 117.49. The Dow is down only 63 points. The Dow is coming on. S&P is coming on too. Let's take a look here. See if I can get my iPad to refresh this market. Okay, we're down 8 on S&P. We're down 36 on the Nasdaq. These markets are coming to within striking distance of going green. The question is, how much will there be on the green side? They've recovered 400 plus points already. Much more is in it. We're down 61 on the Dow right now. 117.52 on GameStop. And we're 160, and we're at 665 on SoFi, guys. Okay. Coyote, Susan Shops. That's nice. Way to go. Thanks for your nudge, says Susan to John. Right on. Alrighty, let's see how it works. We're down 51 on the Dow, within 51 points. We're down 43 on the Dow. Another little bump up right now. This is a momentum trade that's happening as we speak here. 47 points, 43 points down on the Dow, down 6 on S&P, down 35 on Nasdaq. GameStop 117.84 right now, down $1.29. Let's go, John. That's what we're here for. We're here for each other. We are here for each other. Olivia, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the show, and thank you for thumbs up number 219, Olivia. Thank you for being my 219th thumbs up today. 48-point drop on the Dow. SoFi at 668, up down to only 15 cents. GameStop 117.84 to 117.95. Okay. Why does this autocorrect insist on making me look stupid? Thank you too, says Susan to Alberto. John, here versus here. What's with the auto spell correct? We're down 49.98 on, we're down 79 on the Dow Jones. We're trading at 49.98 on Twitter right now, down 38 cents. 79-point drop on the Dow. The S&P 500 is down 8. Nasdaq down 32. GameStop 117.50. Okay. Susan, Uncle Bruce, thanks again for holding my hand on this. You got it, Susan. Not a problem. You hang in there. We're at now 163 on ATIP, down 8, a little better. The Dow down 103.9, little sell wave. Rocket Lab 664, SoFi 666, GameStop 117.33. Okay. Lots of volatility today. I mean, just a ton, an absolute ton of this stuff. Let me take a look right now at interest rates. The Dow, the 10-year note for the Treasury, 3.09. We were as high as 3.12. We backed off just the tiniest bit. The German rate still 1.14. And on currencies, the euro 105.8 to pound is 123.5. We were holding that 130 level on the pound a week and a half ago, like there was no way it was going to go under 130. It's now 123.5. 6.5 cent drop on the pound in 2 weeks. That is a hit, no question about it. The oil futures up 198 to 110.24 in Texas. Okay, that is the deal. Excuse me. The Dow down now 97 points. A lot of fluctuating. We have 222 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody, for that. Very much appreciated. There we go. Christina, hey, Uncle Bruce, I ran out of work to see what we do. Wrote GameStop. Do I write GameStop or wait? What should I do? Well, the stock dropped to 110 today, 110.23, now 117.55. The Dow down 118 after being down 400. But we seem to be stalling here. We're down like 100. We're down 80. We're up down 120. We're at 117.50 on GameStop. We're only down to 140 on the stock. I have a feeling that GameStop will drop along with the Dow, because I just don't think people are going to be long. They're not going to want to be long in cash. But if you're going to write GameStop calls, I would be recommending 120s for next Friday or the Friday after that at the least. Look for as much premium as you can get out of the money on GameStop, and let the time premium be your friend if you need it. The shares want to drop to 110, 105 this afternoon. Fine. Not saying they will. They could. But the time depreciation will give you the win no matter what. So that's my thoughts on it at this moment in time. 112 drop right now on 141 drop on the Dow right now. And GameStop 117.28. Dropping off a little bit. Okay, thank you, she says. You got it. There you go. We're down 141 on the Dow. We are, let's see now, on the S&P down 16, Nasdaq down 69. Just a little bit of selling coming in. We'll see how far this goes. 117.25 on GameStop. We might be pushing the 117 support level out of the door here. Again, we'll see what is happening. 136 drop on the Dow now at this moment. GameStop, SoFi 660 down 22 cents. GameStop 117.18, 117.29 right now. Back and forth we go, back and forth. Lots of volatility here today. Okay. The Dow can swing 100 points either direction in 5 minutes at any moment in time. That's how volatile we are. We're down 124. We could be down 24 or down 224 in 5 minutes, or we can stay right where we are. Just be prepared for that. Just let it happen and just go with the flow. Let's see what it wants to do. This will be the situation all day. We may have a 200-point range for the rest of the day. We may have a 100-point up move with a 300-point down move for the rest of the day. I don't know. We've got to let the Dow, just let the participants participate. That's really what it is. And just watch the flow. 660 on SoFi now, down 23 cents. GameStop 116.95. Just broke the 117 barrier. John, don't look, but Spire just went green. It's up a penny. I'm rich. How about that? You got to love that. When a stock turns green on a day like today, Spire 164 up a penny. SmartRent up 3 to 446. Pfizer up 3 to 48.48. Little wins here and there. IBM up $1, Apple up 140, Amazon up 450, Tesla up 290. Little tiny shoots of green. Walmart up 56, Nvidia up $1.50, eBay up 60 cents. But not a lot of these. Intel up 21, and everybody else is red. We're now down 133 on the Dow at the moment. GameStop 116.72. 116.68 on GameStop, backing up a bit. SoFi 660, still down 23 cents. All righty, 137-point drop on the Dow Jones. Just kidding on the rich part, says John. Christina wrote, waiting to be filled, 125 expiry, 527 for $9. Ask. It's at 880. There you go. And maybe Christina will get out. We'll see if it happens. 116.72. She's there and she's doing the right thing, writing an out of the money call for a fat premium. That is the strategy right there, with a May 27 expiry, giving her time to enjoy that gain. If she's wrong and it goes to 134, she only breaks even, but her stock is worth 134. Not bad. If the stock stays under 125, those contracts have zero value at the end of their life. She can keep all of that money or whatever percentage she decides to cash in on. Wavy gravy. SoFi will be around 650 at 11:15 Eastern time. I'm calling it. There you go. Cindy, Spire Global Leadership will answer the top questions during the shareholder Q&A on May 11th. John, 10 cents in 9 minutes has to be noted. Wavy gravy. There you go. Right on. We're down 124 on the Dow. SoFi 660, GameStop 116.72, 117.06 on a GameStop, a little better, and maybe Cindy will get taken out. Christina might get taken out. We'll see what's happening. Wavy's laughing out loud. Fun times here. GameStop 116.78 right now. The Dow down 113 as we speak. There you have it, guys. Whew. China promises regulatory reprieve for tech companies. Analysts are skeptical. Yeah, those guys have censorship controls on everywhere. I don't trust those guys. Duncan, I'm back. How's it going, simpletons? Welcome, Duncan. We're hanging in. We're trying to hang in. 224 thumbs up, says Robert. I'm just giving you your 224 thumbs up there, buddy. Nazareth's going to start the day job. Have a great weekend, everyone. May all your trades be in your favor. Nazareth, you hang in, buddy. $10 a month to listen to Uncle B and chat with the best crew around. How great is that? You got to love it. Thank you all for being here. We're down 99 on the Dow. A little better. What will become of this? 661 now, SoFi. GameStop, 116.78. Hanging in there right now. John, take care, Nazareth. Have a good one on your day job. Hang in there, pal. Down 99.98 on the Dow Jones. We're off on the S&P 14.8, and we're down 71 on Nasdaq. Okay. 117.23 Gamestop, a little uptick there. We'll see if that helps Cynthia or Christina. If that'll help Christina get her calls written. Will she be able to write her calls? 117.23 at the moment, 117.07 in that neighborhood. The Dow off 97 points, trying to recover a little more of the losses. We'll see. We'll see if this is going to work or not. Thank you, everybody, for being here this morning. Thank you again for those of you who are taking advantage of our last day for the 4 for 3 deal. This is your last day to grab 4 classes for the price of 3. That deal ends tonight. We're on the road next week in the UK. We're going to be everywhere, so can't be doing that deal anymore. Also, we're doing a class tomorrow, 2 o'clock Eastern time, lesson number 13. Stink bids, stink offers, the philosophy of this market. Join me at 2 o'clock Eastern if you like. Send me send a donation to the PayPal account, $150, and a private email saying, Bruce, I just sent you a donation for $150. I want in on your class. I will send a link to you just through this channel. You'll get a link tomorrow morning, about 15, 20 minutes before we begin the class, and you'll be part of the live audience. Jen is the moderator for all your questions tomorrow, and look forward to having you join the gang that have already signed up. It'll be great to have you join us as well. That is class number 13 tomorrow. After the class is over, we'll get the class edited and uploaded on the website. That'll be later next week, and you will get a link to your account directly from us for that link on the website. You can watch the class anytime you want on the edited version again, and again. So thank you all for being part of the class live and enjoying the class later by making a donation today to the PayPal account, $150 US. You're in the class, and you get both the class and the edited version. You can't lose. You just can't. You get it. You get it all. This is awesome. Thank you all. Become as smart as some of these other folks right over here who are writing options like crazy and cashing in. They've all attended these classes, and a bunch of them will be here tomorrow. They'll be here tomorrow as well. You never learn enough. That's what I find anyway. You never learn enough. Cindy, I just bought 2 covered calls, Spire, Jan 23, $1 for $80. Just bought 2 Spire $1 call options for $80. Oh my God. Oh my. Those are cheap. $1.64 is the stock. So $64 book value, paying $80, $16 premium on a $1 contract. The stock goes to $20 a share. That's a $20 contract. That's a $19 contract. That's not bad for it's $1,900 for $80. That's okay. Cindy B, way to go. Nicholas, from a sell-off to a nothing burger. There you go. We're down right now on the Dow. 147 points. SoFi 660. GameStop 116.73 right now, as we are going through these gyrations, buy programs, sell programs coming into the market. We're down 125 on the Dow right now. We are jumping everywhere. There's no calm here in these markets. No calm, not at all. We're now down 93 again. We were 93 down 140. Now we're down 93. You tell me where it's going in 5 minutes. It is everywhere, guys. Everywhere. You put your stake in the ground and stay there. That's it. Wait this thing out. Nick, I just bought back 5 Twitter expiring today for pennies on the dollar. Now I need to rewrite 5 Twitter. Which ones do I write is the question that Nick wants to know. Nick is going to bring in money. The stock is $49.97. I would be writing 52.50s further out if you could. You want to bring in some premium that'll bring you at least $54 plus in your pocket. But you got to figure this one out. Excuse me. Twitter. Let me take a look here if I can get this to work over here. Where are we at on Twitter? Just bear with me here. My computer has to reload everything. Am I even in the hood here? No, I got to redo it this way. TWTR. Twitter, $49.99, down 37 cents on the stock. And on options for Twitter right now, we're at 50.01 last trade. So if you're going to write calls on Twitter, if you tried writing them for next Friday for 52.50s, you're only going to get 6 cents. So you don't want to write those. There's nothing in it for you. Going down the line here, you got to go down the road a ways, I think, here to make this pay. Oh, yeah, you definitely got to go down the road here. Let's take a look here. I'm not sure. What do we got here? Yeah, even July's will only get you, save 75 cents. It's not enough. The 55s will only get you a quarter. 50s will only get you $2 odd, $2.10, $2.20 for 50s, which means you're selling out for 52. But, 54.20 is a cash offer. Still, I wouldn't be a fan of that deal. August, maybe September calls. What can you get for September's on Twitter? 52.50s, you can get maybe $1.60, $1.80 if you're lucky. 50s will get you about $3.30, so that's 53.30. If you're writing October Twitters for 50s will get you $3.50, $3.75. 52.50s will get you about $1.65, $1.70. That's $53.50. That's 54 something dollars. There's your price. There's your, there it is. There's your 54.20 kind of locked in. You want to write December's 52.50s will get you the same price, about $1.65. You're locked in at 52.50. So yeah, looking like to max out 54.20, you're gonna have to write October 52.50s and bring in 165 to 170 a share right now. That's like selling for $54 ballpark. A little over $54. That would be it right there. If you write 55s, you're only going to get 35 cents premium. You're not getting any serious money on those because that deal's getting done at 54.20. Yeah, even if you can write the September's, the 52.50s for 175, 165, there's your price right there. That would be your price. The Dow, by the way, is down 23 points. We're coming back. Twitter now 50.02. But I don't see anything like super short term that excites me to no end. $50 contract that expires a $50 contract expires next week will generate you 55 cents. The stock is $49.98. Don't know if you want to do that. May the 20th expiry, $50 contracts, 72 cents, 73 cents. You can always play those. You can always play the range on those. They're out of the money by 3 cents. You're getting 72 cents premium today for a 2-week contract. That might be the play. So, Nick, you got a couple of options. You got a couple of choices which way to go on this. All righty. Back to work for you, my friend. Back to work. Okay. GameStop, 118.86. A little pop here. Trying to pop a little higher right now. Okay. SoFi, 676. Nice to see it popping right now. Only down 7 cents. 676 on SoFi. Go, SoFi, go. The Dow is almost breaking even, going higher. We are up on the Dow, plus 7 points on the Dow. We have recovered from the low of the day of 32,474, and we're back to 32,985. This is 500 points of recovery for the Dow from the low of the day right now. That is it. S&P is up 0.8. Nasdaq is down 7 points. Big recovery on the Dow. Big turnaround on the Dow Jones. Okay, there it is. Let's go. Bruce, which 4 classes would be best to take with your offer? 1, 2, 3, 4. You start with the first 4 and then go from there. Watch them all. Start with number 1 and watch them all. You are brand new to this. 1 to 4. That's going to give you a lot to look at. That's almost 8 hours of classroom time. Take your time watching it. You can watch them as many times as you want. I'll send you the links once your payment is through. You can watch them again and again and again, and then hang out with us, and it'll start getting familiar to you. You'll go, oh, that's what they're talking about. Oh, I get it now. I see what you're doing. That's how you do it. All right. Let's go. Alberto, $7 buys on SoFi expiring June, betting a few gallons of milk. Let's go. Wavy, John, I should make more negative price predictions. Nicholas, Susan shops about if you have none. The first 4 seem pretty universal. Wavy, it went up 5 cents. Nicholas, Wavy, Wavy, predict the big markets will delist and it'll go way up. Anna, got your donation for a class. I got it. It just came in on PayPal. Send me a private email telling me that you just sent me that, and then I have your email to get you the link, okay? We'll get you set up for the class tomorrow. Go home, Mark. You are drunk, says Tiff. Duncan, 232 thumbs. Right on. Thanks, Duncan. Tiff, no one sober walks in this wavy lines. Mirko, hey, Uncle B, just sold a GameStop 120 for May to 27 for $11. Thank you. 118.74 on the stock at a 120 written for $1,100. Nice contract. Mallow, hey, Uncle B, did you receive my donation for tomorrow's classes? Probably. I'm not sure what your real name is, so send me an email and tell me that. Tell me your code name, tell me your real name, so I can put it together. Alberto, Mirko, be nice. John, Wavy Gravy, yes, you should. Alberto, Duncan, do you have my back? Susan, how much will 4 classes be? $299.99 is the cost for 4 classes. You get $400 worth of classes for $299.99. Send that donation to the PayPal link down below, and then send me a private email saying, I just sent you this email. Here are my 4 classes. Tell me if it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'll send them to you. After the show's over, I'll get them out to you. Bear with me, everybody. I got catching up to do here. Aurora, I'm sending you a private email right now. Thank you. Zed, Uncle B, I have a 125 GameStop sold for $4.46 premium, and it expires today. I can buy it back for 21 cents. Shall I buy it back? Yes. I think this is a rhetorical question. You buy it back now. Get it. Can't. Oops, meant to write a 130 for next week, but wrote a 120. Shouldn't write and help the kid with algebra at the same time. Should be okay, right? Yeah, you should be all right. 119.50 on the stock, 119.18. Just keep an eye on it, but you probably got a nice premium on that thing. Way to go. Congrats. Just filled. Contracts just filled. Christina, well done. The stock went up for you a little bit, so you got to fill on those on your calls as well. Good job. 119.44. The Dow is up 49 points. S&P is up a little bit now. Let's take a look here. S&P up 8. Nasdaq up 26. So we've gone green. We'll just see how green they can go. Remember, we lost 1,000 points yesterday. Susan shops about. And Uncle B, what is your email address? It is right here. It's down below in the links in the description. You just hit more info, but there it is right now. brucefarmer@hotmail.com. Okay, you can send me the link for my to my email right there. All right. Thank you all. Zed, Uncle Bruce, you got my email along with my reel and code. Yes, I do, my friend. We got you. Credit. It's hilarious how all these experts are crying on the TV saying that they didn't see this drop off coming. Laugh out loud. We've been hearing it for months. Thanks to Uncle B, best YouTuber out there, hands down. Thank you guys. John, crap. My code name is my real name. ate too many pink chips as a kid, I guess. Chris Evers loves this. John, you truly are a simpleton. You belong here. You are at home. Stephen, thumbs up number 237. Thank you, Stephen, for that. All of your thumbs ups are so appreciated. Thank you, guys. All right, we are up 31 on the Dow. We're up 8 on S&P. We're up 26 on Nasdaq. How much power does this rally have until it gives it up? Or will it? And we'll find out. SoFi, 680. It's up 7 cents. How about that? SoFi. GameStop, 119.55. 119.41 is the neighborhood for that. Alberto, our proven model does not conclusively predict an earnings beat for SoFi Technologies this time around. Just read this. No idea. Olivia laughing out loud. Credit Savage, buy the classes, folks. I did 4 for the price of 3. Best investment out there. Z Estate AMD is 97 and is solid green, he said. We've got the Dow up 27. Rocket Lab 668 down 11. SoFi down 678 down 5 cents. Only 5. SoFi volume now 21.5 million. GameStop 119.82 up 69 cents right now. 119.82. I think that's the high of the day. GameStop today, let's see if I can get this to work. The high of the day, 120.55. Right now we're at 120.55, up 142. All right. Carvana down $1.45. AMC down 11 cents. Matterport down only 3 cents to 5.29. Cyxtera up 2. ME down half a penny, coming all the way back to 2.83 after hitting a low of 2.60. Spire up 3.5 cents to 166.5. The low of the day, 157. Hycroft Mining down a half a penny. Smart Rent up 1 penny. Pfizer up 24. Hewlett Packard up down 37 cents, but coming back. Robinhood down only 14 cents. Vanek Vectors up 236. It's gone green. Home Depot down 350, coming back. Texas Instruments up 68 cents to 169.81. IBM up 175. Microsoft up 144. Apple up 259. Goldman down 118. Cisco up 3 cents. Facebook up 35. Centinos. Amazon up $41. Tesla up $11 to $8.84. Google up $11.50. Some gains there. The market overall, the Dow now negative 18.3. Went red just like that. We are going red there. Let's see the rest of the market. We've got, oh boy, let's see if I might get my big iPad to work. Down 17 on the Dow, 18 on the Dow, only up 2 on S&P, up 13 on Nasdaq. Okay, the link for classes is Uncle Bruce donation. Susan, if you're making a donation for the live class, no, the link for classes, sorry. If you're making a donation to the channel, the link is down below in the description. The PayPal address is here, is right here. Now it's running by you, but I would check, I would go and check the description down below. You'll find the link to the PayPal account in the description down below, just under all the classes that are listed. You'll see the PayPal link. Make the donation there, and then send me a private email with your tell me you've got the link, the payment done to PayPal, and then your 4 selections, and I'll get you set up. Okay. Alrighty, John, the Credit Savage house husband, appreciate that. Cheers, Alberto, hence the Credit Savage. John, just don't go looking for my OnlyFans account, people. John, trying to move the market with laughter. There you go. Let's see what else I can do here. Bear with me one moment, everybody. Let's see if I can do this here. Okay. There we are. Here we go. Okay. Here is, let me copy that. Let's see if I can get this to work. Here is the link to the PayPal account. It's right here. Let's see if I can just pop this up here. There it is right there. There is the There is a message from me to all of you. Support and thank Bruce by making a PayPal donation here. And there it is right there with the HTTPS handle. Okay. I'll laugh a lot. Got it. Just be ready with lots of patience for me. Nice classes. Start laughing out loud. Okay, Susan, no problem. Alrighty, thank you guys. When Carvana would now go back to 42, I would be almost $50 richer. Go, baby. Let's try a dead cat bounce. Laugh out loud. Thank you so much, Susan. And there is there's the link for the PayPal channel or the PayPal account. Okay, for classes and for live classes, either one. All right. Okay, the Dow down 37.5 points right now. GameStop 119.40, only up 26 cents. We've got the S&P down a third of a point. The Dow down 50. Nasdaq only up a quarter of a point. We're going red again on the indexes right now. We'll see how they perform. 119.23 on GameStop, going red again. We're only up 9 cents on GameStop at the moment. Okay. SoFi 671 up 12 cents. Volatility will reign supreme the rest of the day. No question about it, everybody. No question about this. Okay, I'm trying to stay on top of all these trades. Down 43 on the Dow. GameStop 119.23, up 9 cents at the moment on GameStop. Okay, the high was 120.55, I believe, for the high of the day. Yep, 120.55 is a high day on GameStop. The volume on GameStop has been 958,000 shares. That's all we've been able to muster here. 119.36 to 119.44 right now, up 24 to 31 cents on GameStop. The Dow now down 55, a little more red coming in on the Dow. We're only up a point on S&P. We're up 10 points on Nasdaq. Mixed markets here. That's going on. Credit Savage, not a true simpleton. Uncle Bruce, tell me which class to take to make millions. And also, I don't want to watch them, but can you tell me which stock to buy and what to write and when to buy back? Thank you very much. Christine, oh no, I may have to buy back these calls. Laughing out loud. No, you don't. Just sit tight. You'll be fine. John, Nasdaq and S&P just went green. Credit, true simpleton, degenerate. Uncle Bruce just sent you $999 to your PayPal via donation. I want all the classes, and if I have a question, I'll ask you live or write your email. There you go. That's how we do it. Steven, Credit Service, I want that class too. Too much fun, guys. Down 60 on the Dow now. Down 60 points on the Dow Jones. We're -2 on S&P, -2 on Nasdaq. We are catching up to the negative vibe on the Dow. 119.51 on GameStop right now, up 38 cents. 119.51. The high was 120.55. Okay, and we're coming to the end of our 3-hour telecast here. I'll be on again today at 3 o'clock Eastern, 1 hour before the close. We'll close the market together this week, as usual, in the last hour of trading to see how things are going. Whew, man, oh man, tons of stuff going on here. The Dow down 79 now, a little more red coming in, but it's not savagely red. Now it's down 94. Just having said that, we're down 94 on the Dow, down 7 S&P, down 25 on Nasdaq. Definitely got a sell wave coming through here. We were up, 50, 60 points? We've lost 150 points in 5 minutes. Yeah, there's a sell wave coming in. GameStop, 118.61, 118.82. That's backed off from its high of the day right there. So keep an eye on your contracts, everybody. Fun times at the OK Corral, down 102 on the Dow now. A red wave is coming in here at the moment. 118.55. SoFi 669, down 14 cents at the moment. We've got Matterport at 523, Cyxtera up 13 to $12. ME down 3 cents. Spire still up 4. Smart Rent up a penny. Pfizer up 15. Texas Instruments down up a dime, but it's backed off a little bit from its highs. It hit a new high of 170.08 just 10 minutes ago. Now it's 169.23, holding a 10-cent gain, but giving it up right now. It just went red. Texas is now down. Texas Instruments down a dime, 169.03. The Dow now is down 149 on another wave of selling coming through here. S&P down 11, Nasdaq down 47. It's a definite sell wave coming into the Dow, down 153 right now. SoFi 665 down 18. GameStop 118.41, backing up slowly, down 72 cents on the day now on GameStop. 118.14 now, down 99 cents. Duncan, thanks, Golden Bagel members. Thank you, buddy. Christina, okay, put in a stinky bid for $7. That would be an $800 profit. Yeah, you could try that, Christina. See if it clicks for you. 117.80 on the GameStop. We're coming down, so it's headed your direction. Another little profit for another nice little profit for Christina. Well done. What a week. 117.78 on GameStop right now, down $1.35. The Dow down 158 right now, having dropped a little over 200 points within the last 10 minutes. Now we're down 162. Robert Strandberg, got your donation on PayPal for the classes. Send me a private email. We'll take care of you, buddy, for sure. Austin, it is too early to start drinking. I'm just asking for a friend. It's not for me. I have a friend who needs to know. Dow down 169.9. John Bickwin, nope, but it is 5 o'clock somewhere. Somewhere. There we go. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me today, this morning for the 3 hours here. Been one heck of a morning. We're down 175 now on the Dow. We're negative on the S&P at 18 negative. The Nasdaq down 76 points, and it is leading the market lower, 0.62 lower percent, 62%, where Dow is down 0.49 and S&P down 4.4. So Nasdaq has resumed the dip, the leadership in the dip. We'll watch this. GameStop 117.45 now, down 168 on the day right now. 117.45 on GameStop. SoFi 660 down 22 cents. All righty. Let's see. Keith Cadros, got your donation for the 4 classes. Send me an email. So I'm going to be on the computer for a long time getting these out. It's okay. I will take care of it. We'll get you your links, everybody. Thank you for taking advantage of this deal. It ends today. GameStop 117.19 down $1.94. The Dow down 182 right now. We are still falling on these indexes. The Nasdaq now down 0.71 of a percentage point, down 87 points. The Dow down 188 at the moment. It got up to 33,055. That was the Dow. 33,055. Now it is at 32,814. So 186 and 55. So 240 point give back in 10 minutes, 12 minutes. Yeah, that's a chunk. That's a chunk of selling coming in pretty hard here. Okay, 117.19 on GameStop. 117.19, 1917, 117.21. The Dow down 200 now. 200 point drop on the Dow with an 89 point drop on Nasdaq. Thomas, got your donation for the class. Gotcha. Send me a private email confirming that, please. And then I got your link. Okay, buddy? Thank you, all of you, for these donations. Make sure to send me a private email for the classes you want, for the 4-for-3 deal, and a private email for any donations to get into the class tomorrow at 2 o'clock Eastern time, live with Jen and I, so I can send you links and send you the proper responses. Okay, everybody? We'll get you done. We're down 210 on the Dow, 93 on Nasdaq. GameStop 117.21, down $1.92 right now. Okay. Whew, Splayer, have a good break. See y'all later. Cred Savage, Uncle Bruce, thanks for all that hardworking research you do and all the knowledge you share with us. I'm sure I speak for the group when I say we appreciate you. Guys, thank you. I do appreciate your following this channel. It's everything. It is everything for us. Thank you all. We do appreciate it. We know we're not traveling alone to Europe. We're not going by ourselves. Susan, just bought your class special. Did you get my dough? I think so, Susan. I just haven't had time to look. I'm on the air and I see these announcements going through. They're just coming through one after the other here, and I'm trying to stay on top of it all. But I believe you're good to go. Just double checking here a couple of the latest things that came through here. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Oh my goodness, just been going one after the other. Make sure you send me a private email, Susan, as well, okay, so that I have that. That would be that is the most important thing. Thank you, Aurora. I got your email. Thank you, Aurora. We got you covered there too. Okay. Yeah, it's just been hectic here as I'm trying to stay on top of this. John, I think your dip prediction was just a little delayed. Here it comes. 116.87 on GameStop, down 226 now. The Dow down 261. Definitely heading negative in a hurry. Let's see if I can get my big ass iPad to refresh. 33-point drop on S&P. That's going negative. 127 Nasdaq, down 1% now on Nasdaq. We have gone red. Credit 7. Bruce, I say you make sure you check those bags before you take off. Something tells me Birdie may hide in there to make sure he has access to you the whole way you're away. Laughing out loud. Aurora, thanks. Thumbs right on, Aurora. D.H. Ruda. VIX just went green. Oh, my goodness. We're down 256 on the Dow. This negative, there's a negative market here. 116.87 on the GameStop, it looks like right now. So this is quickly approaching $4 off the high of the day that was set 20 minutes ago on GameStop. Almost a $4 drop quickly, like 380, something like that. DH Ruda, that's the only thing that's green right here. That means more negative on the market. If we've got the VIX showing green, that's negative. Yeah, we're at 32.61. That means more red coming into this market. And we've got European stocks closed down 1.6% as investors fret over rate hikes in surging inflation in Europe for obvious reasons. Yes, down 249 on the Dow right now, 29 on the S&P, and we're negative 127 on Nasdaq. It is a definitive drop-off on the Dow Jones. Absolutely, definitively red. No question about it. It says here the stocks quickly give up gains as market struggles for support after Thursday's sell-off. As I suspected, people are not going to want to be long in the market. They're going to want to be long with cash over the weekend. So day traders are going to liquidate out and stay on the sidelines, and this could be a sell wave all day long till the close. With a few glitches, we'll see. GameStop 117.02, 116.99. Had a little pop up. Now we're backing off again right now. Okay, just a ton of stuff happening as we are finishing off this show. Thank you all for being with me throughout all of this today. ATIP down a dime. Dow Jones down 215. Twitter at 49.74. 49.71. Rocket Lab down 26 cents. SoFi at 662 down 20. GameStop 117.23 down 190. Carvana down 208. AMC down 42 cents. Matterport down 13. Cyxtera is still up 14 to 1201. ME up down 7 to 277. Spire up 2 to 165. Haycroft Mining down 2.9. SmartRent down 3.5. Pfizer up 20 to 48.65. Hewlett Packard down 76 to 37.15. Robinhood down 45 cents to 10.16. Vanik down 93 cents. Gone red again at 234. Got up to 237.80. Now 234.30 and going negative. We've got Home Depot at 293 after reaching almost 297. almost broke even, but couldn't make it. Now going red again. Texas Instruments down 86 cents to 168.27. Definitely falling lower now than its last low an hour and a bit ago. That technically might show us more lows coming on Texas Instruments as the afternoon goes on. IBM up 112 to 137, but it's backing off. Microsoft negative $1, got up to 279. It's now 276.30. We've gone red on Microsoft. Apple up 112 at 157. It did get to 159.40. It's now 157.80. Still up $1.20, but we are giving up gains. Goldman down 360. Cisco down 44. It got green, but it's red now. Facebook got green. It's down 133. Amazon was up to 2380. $2,380 is $23.33. $47 drop, only up $5 now on Amazon. Tesla, $874 now. It was $887. It's given up $13, only up 75 cents on Tesla. Google is red, got up to $23.49. Call it $23.50. It's $23.28. $22 drop on Google to go red on the day. There you have it. Watching this market now down 236 on the Dow. SoFi 662 down 22, and GameStop 117.34 at the moment. We might be pushing the 117 support level around a bit here. We'll watch for that. Okay. What else? Thank you, everybody. Susan, think all set for my best Mother's Day gift ever. Right on. Grant Savage, yes, some poor soul just bought my Roblox $35 call for $5.20, May 20 on a Friday. Stock is $27.28, all premium, like taking candy from a baby. Well done. Vash, can't wait to dig into the class this weekend. LL, we haven't had some knees for a while. That's true. The Credit Savage, I love my stink bits. Folks, hope you all made money today. Remember, bulls make money. Bears definitely make money, but pigs get slaughtered. There you have it for sure. Let's pop up some knee emojis. We haven't done this in a while. If you're new to this channel or you've never been here before or you're just a new member, here's some knee emojis. This is from the Monty Python crew. Knee. We have the knee attacks once in a while that just take over the chat, and the knee attacks make the markets go the way we want them to go. And everyone piles in with the knee. You can hit it as many times as you want. Here they come. Everyone's doing it. Look out. Aurora's here. Not your daddy's doobie. Who else is there doing this? Pappy J is here. LL. Credit Savage, Option Nomads, DH Ruda, not your everybody's hitting the neat. Howdy, partner. Sean and Wendy, God's amazing. Howdy, partner. Here they come. The neat attacks are underway. You cannot stop the markets going our direction when we attack it like this. Kareem is here. Obama Babe, Odin's Pumpkin. Neat. We are the Knights of Knee, and no one shall pass by. Wavy Gravy, John Bickman, Mark Cherry. We want elderberries. Bring us elderberries, not your daddy's doobie. Oh, fun stuff, guys. Thank you so much for doing that. Too much fun. The Dow's down 265. The neat attacks are hitting the Dow. GameStop 117.64. Oh my goodness gracious. You gotta love the knee. The attack of the knee. Don't get in the middle of the knee. Malo's here. Look what I have started. Let's go. Laughing out loud, says LL. Look what I've done. Fantastic. Obama Babe. Yep, I wrote a cover call. I got my stinky offer to buy back within 5 minutes. That is a first. That was a quick one. Nice job, Bama Babe. Making money. That's what it's all about. 117.41 on the GameStop. The Dow down 231 now on the day. GameStop, SoFi 665, 668 range right at the moment. All right, folks, I'm a little over my time here. I'm going to get a break. And I'm going to set up emails to all of you to acknowledge your donations for the 4 for 3 classes and for the classes tomorrow. Those of you who are joining me live. And we'll get that done. We will see you this afternoon if you would like to return for the final hour of trading today. That's at 3 o'clock Eastern time. I'll be on the air for the final hour. Thank you all for your kind support. All the the thumbs ups today. Thank you for that. We have had 245 of them so far. I appreciate it. And thank you for these donations and super chats and PayPal, everything. You guys are just supporting Jen and I. We appreciate you so much for this. All right, guys, have a good one. We'll see you today at 3 o'clock. Make some money in the meantime. Go, baby, go. See you soon. Bye for now.